Going on Beyond the Bench episode. I don't even remember what episode we're at. 54. Fuck, I should have checked. I was checking the date and I wasn't checking
my container.
Is it 55?
Yeah.
We're 50. Episode 55.
15 things.
Beyond the Bench, episode 55. The podcast about everything and absolutely nothing.
55.
November 7th, the year 2000 is the year is 2056. Josh, Justin, say hello.
Hi, what's up? How are you?
We have two guests in the house. Returning guests / hosts. The Standing Jerkers.
Oh, this is the Standing Jerker
This is the Standing Jerker crew. This is the Standing Jerker crew. This is, you know, you guys are actually our second. Is it still a second?
For what?
Second all-time downloaded episode.
Yeah, the Standing Jerker.
And the first one is his, right?
It's a good episode.
No, number one is with Chloe.
It's with Chloe. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true. At a certain point, the first most downloaded episode was yours, the Christmas
Number
one.
10 when we got smashed in my garage.
Yeah,
That
and
was
you,
fun.
you pulled out your fucking cock.
Yeah.
So anyway, Sag's here.
What's up, guys?
Just a regular Tuesday.
And we have Jamarco, regular appearances on the podcast. How's everybody feeling this evening? I'll be honest with you, I'm sweating a little bit because this light's a bit fucking hectic. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm very happy. A little semi-chub going because Jamarco's back on the podcast.
Woot woot. I'm gonna smoke a coast with you.
I like that. How was everybody's day?
Where's my heats?
I had a good day. I woke up. Yeah, I had a good day.
Is that why you were fiending Mr. Puffs?
No, it's because I had a salad at 2, and then after I didn't have my lactose pills, but I was like, we're gonna power through it. And then after I just puked all day. So
You puked today?
yeah,
Why'd you puke?
I puked because I had goat cheese in my
Oh my god.
Yo, a screw just fell off your
lactose problem.
It's okay, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about it.
It's not good. I just slapped your table and it fell.
It's okay, don't worry about it. Leave it be. I know what it is. It's a screw that's not supposed to fucking screw in anyway.
Mental.
It's a screw that's not supposed to screw in anyway.
It's
How
a
does that even make
screwless-
sense?
That's a screwless screw.
That's you ever buy something and they give you extra screws and you just put them in because it's just there for the look.
I never get extra screws. That doesn't happen.
Why don't they do that? You ever buy shit and you're just like, why don't they give like at least 2 or 3 extra little screws so that way if you lose a screw, you can put them into the
Usually they
Because
do.
because at the volume
Yeah,
that
I
they're
feel like they
selling,
do.
every single screw probably matters and it probably costs them a lot of money.
No, I would think
No.
it's the opposite.
Why?
I would think it's the opposite.
everywhere.
I never have extra screws in my life.
What do you
IKEA
mean?
doesn't give you extra screws.
I have
Yeah, 'cause IKEA's IKEA.
I'm pretty-
Wayfair either?
I get
Wayfair's
extra
Wayfair.
screws with everything. I don't
too, I
even
don't-
use the screws that I'm supposed to use.
Yeah, me neither.
I have all kinds of extra
My dad is the
screws.
type of person.
Me
He,
too.
he has like a drawer of screws, right?
Yeah.
But he never uses the screws that they give you. It's like I
Yeah.
use the bigger one. It's gonna
Yeah.
stick to the wood.
Yeah.
a bit
My
better,
dad
you
came
know?
to fucking set up my TV bracket like at my house like last week, and they give you a whole kit, you know, like with the shields to put inside the wall and all that stuff. And I'm like, aren't you gonna use these screws? No. I have my own stuff.
Isn't
Like,
it?
what do you
isn't-
mean? Just use them. No.
It's
but-
it's fucked up. Like we were talking about, like how fathers today, like they're fathers. You know what I mean? Like we're not gonna be like, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. We're not gonna be that father.
I hope to
who
be
is-
as handy as like
I hope to be. I
as,
don't
like my
think
dad, man. The guy
I'm-
could do
It's
everything. It's crazy.
impossible for me.
I hope to be. I know, like he's taught me a lot. My dad. I'm pretty
Yeah.
hands on with certain shit, but I'm not gonna be that father where it's like I need galvanized screw. Oh, let me hold on a second. Opens up the fucking third drawer in the garage. It's just like a big pack of galvanized screw in case anyone ever needs it. You know.
I don't know,
I've
man.
even heard that word in my life.
But I think you'll get there eventually.
I don't know, man.
Because I think at our age, our fathers were like, we're never gonna be that type of.
No, I don't
father,
think
you
so.
know?
I think
At our age, they were
parents,
more-
They were first of all, they were already
That's what-
married. They
yeah.
probably already had us.
Yeah, but doesn't mean they're more mature or anything. And
No,
well,
but our
you know what I mean?
I
grandfathers
think they're
put
more
them to
mature
work. That's
than
the
we're
point.
ever gonna be.
But then you look at them now, and then
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know.
But now it's because their kids are older, they're out of the house and shit. But this is what I'm saying. First of all, when they were our age, like they were not what we are. They were not recording a podcast, drinking beer on a Thursday night. You know
Well,
what I
there
mean?
wasn't
Like,
technology for podcasts. Back
no,
then.
maybe
but
they wanted
whatever
to,
the
you know?
whatever the equivalent was. You know what I
My
mean?
dad
Like, they
was a
were
bit
working.
hippie though. I think he
Yeah.
definitely was.
Yeah. Well, I mean, whatever. Like my dad was not.
Yeah, your dad's like a.
My dad was like
You're-
in the middle of like creating a family. You know what I mean?
He was in the middle of a civil war, dude. He's like
Basically, yeah.
next level. Like,
But that's what I mean. Like I feel like we're not gonna, to a certain extent probably, but I don't think we're gonna be that type of father.
How old were your parents when they had you? I'm very curious.
Well, I mean, by simple law of mathematics, we can probably do this, even though I fucking hate doing math on this thing. So what am I, 20?
Math with pressure.
I'm 28.
Math with
Yeah.
pressure.
That's what it is.
Welcome to today's segment, Math with Pressure.
You're 28.
I'm
Okay.
28. This would require me to know their age, actually, which I'm
You're
pretty
awful,
sure I
dude.
don't. I think my mom's like, I feel bad saying my mom's. I guess my dad's age. My dad's like 54. My dad's 54. So if I'm 28, he had me at 46,
12.
26. He had me at 26.
That's crazy.
Imagine 26 years old having a child.
Well, that's us minus 2 years ago, so
Yeah.
that's not chill.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is what I'm saying. And this brings me to actually one of the things that I wrote down that I want to talk about is I forget where I saw this. I was reading something the other day, and they were talking about how age isn't perceived like the same way anymore. And like old, what used to be considered old isn't old anymore. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, 30's and you're 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
true, though.
Yeah. But that's
60s new 50. Like
Yeah, everything is just minus 10 years now.
Orange is the new black.
Orange is the new black. That's
Okay.
it.
Or basically orange is the new black.
Yeah.
Like if you look at some comedians now and shit, okay, like so whatever, we're watching Bert Kreischer or like some guys that they look young, you know what I mean? Like you would think like maybe in their 30s, or if these guys are like 48, 49. 49 now is not what 49 used to be like in the 60s. You know what I mean? Like a 50-year-old guy in the 60s, he's been through some shit, you know what I mean? Like
But your dad's 54. He was 49 5 years ago.
Yeah, but
So
in today's day is what I'm saying. If you were in the year 1970, okay, let's say we're 28 right now in the year 1970,
Yeah.
and you're looking at a guy who's 49 in the year 1970. What I'm saying is that the perception of a 49-year-old is so drastically different now, I find, than it was back then.
Yeah.
A 49-year-old in 1970 has been through some fucking shit. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
it's because all the people that are 49 now, they all dress like they're young. That's the thing. It's all about how you dress
Yeah.
too.
dude, it's the sweatpants, man.
The Yeezys.
Sweatpants,
Like, I always
they
say-
de-age you.
No, but I always said it like our parents' generation are going to be the sweatpants generation, like the first old
Yeah.
people to wear sweatpants. Because you know how like our grandfathers
those
are all
pants.
wearing they're all wearing their suits. Like my grandfather still wears a suit.
Yeah.
Like he wears his
Yeah.
But he wears
Day?
like pants and a shirt.
pants
Yeah.
and a
Every single
shirt, like
day.
a real like pants and a shirt.
Yeah.
Wow.
Every day, because that's how they dress.
They don't have Adidas joggers and like Adidas crew necks, our grandparents.
They should get some though. It would
Dude,
blow
that's
their
gonna
mind.
be-
That would
be
definitely
comfy.
blow
but
their mind.
but that's gonna be our parents. And my dad wears Under Armour crew necks, Nike crew necks. He wears like young clothes. So when he's like 80, my dad,
clothes.
But yeah,
younger clothes.
that's what it's considered.
So when he's 80, he's gonna be fucking chilling, man, like in mental clothes.
My
Like,
dad-
go.
My dad literally wears when my mom lays out. He's 65, I guess, like whatever. He can pass for like 50.
I just don't know how they wear belts at that age. I hate wearing a belt, and I don't know how like you get up in the morning at like 85 years old and you have to put on a belt.
Well, I mean, a belt is like essential in certain like outfits.
I hate it though. I hate it. I hate
I'm
belts.
85. I just don't wear pants.
There
I'll
you
tell
go.
You right
That's
now.
what are you gonna wear?
I'm
Just your
all
boxers?
worried. Whatever the fuck I wake up.
Yeah, I
in.
mean, you're just chilling in your house anyway. But this is what I mean. Like, imagine being 80. Like, imagine seeing an 85-year-old today. Okay, whatever you picture an 85-year-old to be in your mind, wearing what I'm wearing right now, like a Beyond the Bench hoodie and just like random Under Armour sweatpants. You know what I mean? Like, think of like the oldest person you've ever seen, and they're dressed like this. And what's worse is think of an older woman, like 85, 90 years old, the way they dress, because older women have that look to them,
They're
right?
gonna wear tights when they're 80.
Lululemons. Oh,
Are they gonna wear tights when they're 80?
look at that ass.
But that's not gonna be chill though.
I
do
don't
you
know.
mean?
Have you seen what Lululemon's this last
Are you
is?
crazy?
You
dude?
think it makes an 80-year-old's ass look nice?
Lululemons make
fuck.
anything look
Yeah.
anything?
You bring it up
They
at least 5 or
decide.
6 points. Like you can get the Lululemons that up your ass by 4 points, 5.6. You just have to pay more for each rating higher.
Actually, I
the
think-
Lululemons would put your ass over your head. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like God's work. Those tights. Makes
They're
no
fucking,
sense.
they're heaven sent, man.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, I don't think they would wear tights. But you know how like older women have that look where it's like the short hair,
yeah.
the pearl earrings, and just like the whatever the fuck they're like
The
pantsuit or whatever.
Ginette bub.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
Ginette-
The Ginette
They
bub.
clothe that.
That
the-
Hillary
the-
Clinton pantsuit look or whatever. Like picture that. Picture the girls you see walking around at like the mall.
Like, how does your husband
As
fuck you when
85.
you're wearing that shit? Like, that's what I want to know. I'm not even like trying to be
You're
mean.
85.
You're
Yeah,
85.
you're not-
bro.
you're not fucking-
nothing.
No,
You're
they're not.
definitely
Even
not
like
fucking.
60-year-olds wear that like back then. It's not attractive.
But
But
you
that's
know,
attractive back then.
I don't know, man. That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, different thing.
like I was watching Dirty Grandpa today, and he goes to the
that movie is so good.
It's amazing. He
It's
goes
so
to the
good.
funeral and like he sees his wife's picture, and I'm just thinking like imagine in your head you're looking at your wife's picture, and it's like you're obviously not physically attracted to them anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
I don't
maybe
know, you think
because
you're
they're
nuts.
comps. Like, look at the comparables, though.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, they all look like
Their
that.
comps
so
look at the comparables.
It's true though.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I get it. Everyone looked like that. No, you're absolutely right.
They all look
That was
like
the
that. So
style
it's like the
back then.
hottest girl is still wearing the same one. It's like, okay,
No,
but
no,
my
no.
wife doesn't look that much
You
worse
could look
than
at
this.
a young girl maybe in the 80s. You'd be like, what the fuck was that hair? You know, like I wouldn't be attracted to that, but everyone was attracted
Yeah.
to that. You understand? Because that's what it was.
We had, well, I don't know, but I had a mullet at one point.
Yeah,
I
but
never
what
had
I'm
a
what I'm saying.
No, but an
I know you
80-year-old
do
is
too.
not going to be attracted to another 80-year-old when you have a bunch of like fucking broad 25-year-olds like roaming in the streets. You understand what I'm saying? So there's the comparison.
Yeah, I
You're
guess
gonna see your
there
old
it is.
lady
Yeah.
wife with like a bunch of like fucking broads that are like in their late 20s.
Yeah, but by that
and you'll
point,
be
you're
like-
washed up.
That's it.
Yeah,
you
you're
don't-
washed
you
up.
don't care anymore.
But you
Yeah.
know the difference. That's what.
Well,
that's my
yeah,
point.
you definitely, yeah, exactly.
I think you
You're
just
right.
don't care. When you don't care, it's like anything else. When you don't care about it, it's like
It doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter,
Yeah.
and you're not phased by it.
I don't know, man. I think we're always gonna care about that.
That's
I don't know.
I don't
But
know,
the,
man.
what I was trying to say is not even like at that time they're good looking. I'm saying like when you, let's say you're 85, your wife, like in the movie, he's whatever age he is, his wife dies. He looks at the picture of her. At that exact moment, okay, because guys' minds, like I would imagine for women too, but it's not really gonna change. Your idea of what's attractive is what's attractive. An old woman. Do you think that as an old man you're now attracted to the old woman look? You understand what I'm saying?
No, that's my point. No, I don't think so.
That's what I mean.
I don't think so. You have things to compare to, like hot 20-year-olds.
Yeah, that's it.
So no.
And in the movie, that's what he does. He goes after the girl. He goes after
Exactly.
Lenore or whatever who wants to fuck an old man.
Yeah,
At
the
that last
teacher.
scene, first of all, that last scene in that movie where she actually like ends up banging him.
Yeah,
First of all, that girl's so hot.
I find her so hot.
Oh
yeah.
my
I
god,
don't
Aubrey-
remember.
Even
I
the
don't
main
remember
character,
them.
like I find like the other girl super cute
yeah,
too. But
Shadia.
yeah,
Shadia. Her name is Aubrey Plaza. She's one of those girls where she looks like a psycho, but she's funny.
yeah.
okay.
You know
yeah, yeah.
exactly who
what
she
you know
is.
exactly what I'm
With
talking
that
about. Look her up on your
description,
phone.
I'm not even joking. With that description, I know exactly
Yeah,
what it is.
she looks like a psychopath, but she's funny.
He's like-
She has
Aubrey
the eyes.
Plaza.
She has those eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Aubrey.
And that last scene, she just gets naked. She's in like her bra and panties, and you're just there, like, oh my god, like picture being Robert De Niro
Yeah.
in that scene. This young, like 26-year-old girl is on top of you in a G-string and her bra is making out with you and is like grabbing your cock on camera,
Yeah.
like you know what I mean?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I'm sure she's happy. He's a legend.
Yeah,
so
but
for her, it's like, I'm
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
You know,
Robert
for
De Niro
sure.
was definitely thinking of his wife at that point.
Yeah, I was absolutely thinking of his wife and how much
And
he
her-
loves her and how much he wants to go home and give her a big kiss on the lips. That's exactly what
Her
he was
knitted
thinking about.
cardigan. Forest
Is he
Green.
married?
Forest
I have
Green.
no idea. That's a
Probably.
great
Yeah,
question.
bro, Robert. Okay, this is. Anyways, go look at Robert De Niro's family. It's so random.
What do you mean?
Like he's married to like a black lady, and all his kids are like half black. I think I'm pretty sure it's him.
He's married to a black lady.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
go
is.
check. Yeah, yeah.
Oh wow, that is so. That's
It's like
actually
it's not
looks
what
so-
you like. Like you think he'd be like like Italians, you know?
Get the fuck
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
here.
I
That's his
discovered this.
family?
I discovered this like pretty recently, and I was like, this is so random.
Interesting.
Like you wouldn't think of it, you know?
He's like his wife looks like Queen Latifah.
Yeah. And then he has like mulatto kids, but he's like a sick wop, and he's Robert De Niro, so he's mental.
That dude,
Mulattoes.
I don't know why that actually makes the whole idea of him having a family that much more funny.
Yeah.
Like,
Like you don't
picture him-
expect it.
Picture him like walking around and his kids are just like bumping like little Troy or whatever, and he's just walking around.
He's so old.
That's some music.
Do his kids look like him?
Fuck, like a black De Niro. You know what I mean?
And like their
Nah,
last name
not
is
really.
De Niro too. It's
Not
sick.
really.
Yeah, Jamal De Niro.
That's mental.
Yeah, actually, the youngest
It's
one
so
looks like him
random.
a little bit.
I think he has like 5 kids.
I
Yeah,
watched.
what is that? 3 or he has like 3 or 4.
I watched
Oh,
Cape
yeah.
Fear with him
That's
yesterday.
so sick.
Dude, he has a fucking catalog of
He
movies though.
is a great actor.
He's a
Dude,
legend.
he's a
Obviously,
great actor.
He's one of those actors where
Who?
every role
Robert De
he plays is the same.
What the fuck was in this joint?
Can you get up actually and give me get a couple of beers from the fridge there, please?
reminds me of Leo's
Watch your
dad.
headphones.
Watch your head.
Robert De Niro.
Watch your headphones.
Yeah, watch your head and your
Oh,
headphones.
watch the headphones. Yeah, watch your head.
He's got a fucking catalog, but he plays the same. I feel like he plays the same role more or less in every movie.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
like a mobster or whatever.
The mobster or like the Italian guy, but he does it so well that you don't even realize that it's always the same role because it's such amazing acting. You
But
know what I
that's
mean?
why after I watched Cape Fear last night and it's a completely different role for him than what you're used to, right? It was amazing.
that was for Sarah
wow,
because
no.
she hates when I burp, so I just did it. Fuck
Wow,
you.
That's for everyone who
I like
I'm
that.
sure
Fuck you,
loves
man.
when you burp.
Huh?
I love that.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I didn't want to because it's rude, but sometimes it just comes out. So.
Johnson
Well, you
and
know what?
Johnson, family company.
God, but what do they sell? He's been saying Johnson and Johnson.
Yeah,
a
since you
family.
when did we where we go as 3? To IKEA, and you were singing at IKEA.
No,
That's
but
like
dude,
last
I've been
week.
saying it all summer. I don't know why.
Johnson and Johnson.
Like
I
he just
find
does
it
this
funny,
thing where
yeah.
he like clings onto a phrase and he'll just repeat it, but
They
like
sell like
For sure. No
like,
reason
like
moments.
cream and shit. No,
Dude,
like
they
like
sell
when you you
first,
pump it.
dude. They sell.
don't they sell the baby oil?
everything? I think
No, they sell everything.
They
'Cause
sell
I
everything.
was at Tino's house the other day, and he's like at his new job. I don't know where it is, but like,
Rona.
yeah, something
Reno?
like that. I don't know.
I always
Um,
get confused.
Home
Rona.
Depot, Renault, Rona.
Rona. I always thought it was the same place, but
Lowe's.
continue anyways.
Anyways,
Lowe's.
I don't know. Fuck.
It's American that one.
I think it is. I'm not getting into it. So, and he's just like, trying to memorize things of like products, and he said Johnson and Johnson, and I said, "Fuck, what the fuck are they making there? Screws?
They make everything.
Like what?
They make everything.
That baby oil was fucking clutch though, as a kid.
Yeah, it's a family company.
Yeah.
dude.
I think they make like baby powder and shit. No, it's a family company, dude.
But that's how they get you. They
Yeah.
sell you on that. It's
They
like,
sell
dude,
you on
we're,
the idea
we're
of
a
a beautiful
family
family.
company. What-
Yeah.
Like, imagine you go into their like hierarchy and like their actual company, and they're like really bad people, but they sell themselves as like
They're like
family.
child
Yeah, like-
molesters. You know, we're a family company.
Oh my
Bring
God.
your
We'll take all your
family.
little boys.
It's like that whole Wayfair fiasco. It's like, what the hell happened with that?
But I
That lasted like a week.
people. Oh fuck.
I hate the internet.
People keep saying that. Like, what happened?
I don't even know really what happened because I feel like it came and went so fast. But from what I understood was if you go on Wayfair and look up certain item codes, it'll say like a table, but the table costs like 300 G's. And what it actually is child trafficking, and what you're buying is a child. You
Yeah,
know?
so like the
But you-
table's name has like a human name. So
Yeah,
the table's
like
called like
Walter.
Lisa.
But
Yeah.
the thing
Or
is,
something.
we never see those. Like, we never see anything like that. Like,
But
even
how do
like,
you know what you're getting then?
I think it's
A
like
table. You bought
I
a
know.
table.
Oh, I
Yeah.
get it, but I'm saying, how do they know which kid they're getting?
But I don't know how these people on the internet
Exactly.
make videos and find that
What's
shit.
the point of shopping?
You know what I mean?
There must have been like a glitch in the pricing on the internet, and like everyone thought like, you know how sometimes there's like just like
Yeah.
like an error and like
It's like
like a
telephone.
technical error, you know?
It's
It's like
something Blaze could like start.
Yeah, it's like the game Telephone. It's like someone says something, says it to a friend, and at the end of it, it's like it was probably like, dude, I don't know, man. I was shopping on Wayfair, and like I really wanted to buy this shelf, and it was, dude, I was like, what the fuck? It was like $338,000, and the guy's like, what do you mean it was 300? Yeah, I don't know. It came out to $338,000.
kids.
What was the shelf? I don't know. It was a Lisa Ann shelf, and
Lisa, I remember that
apparently,
one.
apparently
it
they're
was a Johnny
really,
Sins
Yeah.
shell.
apparently they're really good, but like I don't know, 328,000. And then that friend went and tells somebody, and he's like, dude, Matt was looking for a shelf, and they fucking sold him a girl named Lisa. And it's just like it just like transfers from one person to the next, and the story just drastically changes.
But I love how they like stories like this. It's like it'll come to light. It's like the topic for a week, and then no one ever remembers like what's happening, and they don't care. And then people like
Yeah.
they make it seem like they care, and then they don't do anything about it also after.
Yeah,
you know
they
what
just
I mean?
like say their
Hashtag
things on
pray for
Instagram
Wayfair.
or whatever.
Zero social conscience.
Hashtag
The CEO must have
pray
been so
fair.
fucking pissed. Must be like Jesus.
Yeah, but
Fuck.
the inverse of what you're saying is like, how do you know what you're buying or whatever?
The fuck is that?
Imagine you see a table and you're like, wow, man, like I really want to buy this table. And
You're
it's like
filthy rich.
$330,000. You're like, fuck it, whatever. I'll just buy it. Next thing you know, you're waiting for the table and like a child arrives at your door, and you're like, this is like what? Like, yeah, it's your order from Wayfair. This little kid, like 2 years
Like
old.
those prices
From
can't
Jeffrey
be like
Epstein.
to like the public. Like that wouldn't make sense because I can go buy one.
But like, is it even real? This
No,
is
it's not real.
what I always say when we always talk about these conspiracy things. It's like to believe any of these conspiracies are real, there needs to exist this like drastic level of evil in the world, and it exists, but like on a mass level.
Yeah,
I don't
that's what it
believe that level of evil can possibly exist and possibly be contained. If I tell you something, chances are, well, maybe not you because you guys are my close friends, but if I tell somebody something who's not necessarily close to me, chances are other people are going to find out. So if I tell somebody like, yeah, dude, by the shh, don't tell anybody, but that table, it's not really a table, it's a kid. It's a kid I stole from Zambia. I took him from his mother's arms and I'm selling him on Wayfair. You know what I mean? Like people are going to find out.
Yeah,
So to keep secrets on that level,
but that's what it comes down to with conspiracies too. Like it doesn't really make sense.
it's faith.
And we spoke about this already. Like
But they
to
all-
have these conspiracies like that, where like the higher powers, like okay, maybe, but like at a certain point, like people are gonna find
The
out.
problem is they make sense to a certain degree.
On paper, it makes sense, but like when you
No, but,
really
like,
think about it,
they're
it's like it doesn't really.
convincing. You watch
Yeah.
the videos and you're like, fuck, for the first like 2 minutes, you're like, shit, man, this is a real thing. And then you do your own research, and then that's the problem. No one does their own research. And then if you're doing your own research, then
Yeah.
you're going to the wrong place.
Exactly.
You know what I
Like,
mean?
If you're doing your own research, chances are you're going and look for what you've already.
Yeah, like you're
Yeah,
gonna go
those
search
are
for,
your
You're gonna
guys.
search, but not only
Yeah.
that, like what you saw, like
Smart.
there's a couple of documentaries out that's like whatever you're searching, they're gonna put that category,
Yeah.
like you in that category, right? So you're stuck in a loop. It's like you're stuck in this loop. Like
Yeah,
if I
like-
go on someone's YouTube that's always into conspiracy theories, that's the loop that you're gonna see. Understand?
Like if let's say like you're into conspiracy theories and you go on Google and someone's like, well, go look it up on Google, and you type in whatever it is that you're trying to like prove or disprove, the first 2 pages are going to be things that prove what you're already thinking, because that's all the shit you've visited already. So that's why, like, if you're searching shit, you got to go to like the 3rd, 4th, 5th like Google page if you're using Google at all.
Who does that though? It's criminal.
But that's
People do
why. Dude, when is the last time you went on page 2 of a Google search.
Like I don't think ever in my life.
Like what? Like
Ever.
you know what I mean?
Like for
They don't have
schoolwork.
page two
Like
I
for
didn't even know
schoolwork.
there was a page
But
two.
dude,
Yeah.
Yeah, there's little fruit flies and shit.
But
don't worry.
people and also like the bigger companies pay to be on page one. You understand? So you don't
Yeah.
even know, like, so it.
There's search engine optimization that comes into play.
Search engine optimization.
Yeah, that's what it's called. I learned that in university with my bachelor's degree.
Now, you have a bachelor's
Yeah.
degree. Holy fuck.
Uni.
He's lying.
I have a bachelor. I'm a bachelor.
You're a
I have
bachelor.
a bachelor.
Anyways,
But yeah, that's what it's called. It's called search engine. It's like it's one of the many tools or whatever. And it's one of the many tools. But I don't know if they pay to be on the general first page or on first pages of things that relate to your what takes precedence? Is it the fact that they pay to be on page one for that particular search, or your search history showing what you've already searched before? You understand what I'm saying?
the
A mix
first
of
one is
both.
always an ad, though.
Yeah.
If you ever see it, it's the link. The first two links are usually always the same.
Yeah,
the
like
first
even
one's an ad for the
yeah.
second link. It's just an ad.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's
I've
true.
never
eh?
noticed any of this shit that you guys
Notice.
are talking
Notice
about.
Notice.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
everywhere.
Seems like a lot though.
Jamarco just goes on Google with blinders.
I've been
I
getting.
How do
I
you
smash
pet a
my
cat?
hand on the keyboard and it's like first one most common.
I've been getting so fed up of advertisement.
Well, look at this advertisement. Speaking of advertisement,
yeah.
look at this.
Yeah, for real.
Look at this.
Corona, the Mexican feel. No, what was the
Beyond the Bench brought to you in part by
brought to you in
Corona.
part by Corona and CBS. What was that commercial?
And
Like,
Johnson & Johnson. A family
yeah,
company.
that's it. Yeah. Sponsored by Johnson & Johnson.
I'm going to try to get them sponsored.
Yo, if Johnson & Johnson could sponsor us, that would be amazing. Like, first of all, who is Johnson and who is the other Johnson?
Yeah, is
They're
it two
both guys
brothers? Is it two cousins?
So
Is it a
stupid.
brother and a sister?
Age of information. Check it up.
Because why couldn't they just be called
Is it
Johnson?
Robert De Niro
Check
and
if
his
it's an ad.
interracial family?
Yo, go, like Google like the history of the Johnson & Johnsons.
Relax, you.
You relax.
Tell me what to do.
I tell you, I mean,
You
Yeah,
guys
so
need a
good.
guy like on Joe Rogan that does fact checks
That's
and
Leo.
research.
Yeah, Leo's
That's
really
Leo.
good. Leo's
Yeah?
really
yeah,
good.
Leo
at
does
that.
that.
Leo's our young
He's
Jamie.
smart.
He is very
He's
intelligent.
He's gonna be a vet.
Yeah, he is gonna be a vet. He's gonna be a
Yeah.
good vet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Johnson
gonna
and
be a
Johnson.
He's
Canada.
gonna be a good vet.
He's gonna have fought in Nam.
I was just about to. Where's Mr.
Nom.
Puffs?
Oh shit, we have fucking puffs coming.
Yeah.
But if they're not here in fucking 10 seconds,
Okay,
I'll
here.
kill this
Track
guy.
it. Where's your? Is it on your phone?
It's
We
such a-
ordered it.
it's such
Track
a-
your shit.
It's such a recognizable logo too. Johnson & Johnson is an American multinational corporation.
There you go.
Yeah,
It's
they're
in multiple
fucking
they're
loaded.
in multiple nations.
Yeah, they're multiple.
Founded in
You know how to
1886 that
track it?
develops medical devices, pharmaceutical, and consumer packaged goods.
They make everything.
Johnson & Johnson.
You didn't even fucking order it. God damn it!
Are you fucking serious?
Jesus Christ!
I asked you, was it ordered? You said yes. You
I said,
had my
I said
phone.
Okay,
put
wait,
the
hold on.
tip.
What you have to know with Jamarco, you have to do a lot of things.
You just
Oh,
do
you just-
everything.
just do everything
God.
for
If I
him,
want to
or
do it,
else-
I'll do it myself. If
Okay.
not, everyone,
You have to
please
do it
do
for-
it.
Okay, this is actually crazy. Now it's coming.
Wow.
How many
Welcome
minutes?
to Beyond the Bench as we walk you through an Uber Eats order with Mr. Puffs.
I tipped the guy too because whatever. I just
You got
tipped
it?
him
You got the order? Is everything good? Are we settled?
tip? Do you tip on Uber Eats?
It depends how much I'm ordering. It depends on the budget that I'm in that day.
I just
I
never
tip
tip.
all the time because it's like it's always too fucking expensive anyways.
You
Like
tip when you
whether
go to
I
these?
tip or I don't tip, it's too
Uber
expensive.
Eats,
So
no.
fuck it.
Uber Eats, no. I don't know. I feel like I don't know how it works, but I feel like you're getting paid to do that. Like, I don't know why we have to tip a driver.
But okay, like you tip at McD's.
No, but Mendy's not allowed
Like
to tip.
Like what do you mean?
No, you're not allowed.
On
It's
Uber?
different.
Okay, if you go to Belle Province, do you tip? Go to Harvey's, do you tip?
I only tip if I
I
have
don't
change.
know. Sometimes they make you feel uncomfortable. Like
I feel pressure to tip.
yeah,
sometimes
sometimes
It's
you're
like
just
they're
like,
watching me.
oh fuck. Like I'm
Like
at the
I-
counter. Why
Like
am I tipping
tipped,
you?
I tipped when we went to the Orange Julep. Like I went to the counter. We went, me, Sag, and Josh. I went to the counter. Like they're just watching me. Like pay. It's like okay, I guess I'm gonna fucking tip. You know? It's
Yeah,
like,
or like the ice
but
cream.
it's like, what are you doing? Like all you,
You
all
go to
you
the ice
Yeah, when
cream.
they add it on the machine.
Gelatos. What the fuck?
No, but this
it
is my
depends,
machine
man.
is the
It depends.
worst.
yeah, because the machine tip yes or no, and you're like, okay, I guess, and then it's like
20%,
yeah.
28%, or
Yeah.
90%. Fuck,
And then
I don't know.
No is nowhere to be found. There's
Yeah.
like a cancel button, and then you
Yeah.
sometimes you want to press no, but you press cancel, and then you're like, sorry, I have to redo it. You know what I mean?
now you have to tip them because you just make them work twice.
Exactly.
You know what?
Yeah,
you know
now
what
you're
always
fucked.
happens to me is they'll give me the machine, and then it'll say yes. It'll say the amount, and then it'll say yes or CAN for cancel. But in my mind, it's like, yeah, I'm paying Canadian. And
That I swear to God I've never done.
Yeah,
dude.
that's fucking stupid.
I
to
like
be
the
honest.
concept.
I'm kidding. Have you ever seen any other fucking currency? USD or cancel? the fuck?
I guess I can't pay here.
But that happens a lot with to me with Zach said about like you go and like then you have to restart. You feel like an idiot. You're like, oh my god.
Start sweating, dude. I
Yeah,
actually
start
start
sweating.
sweating
Yeah, you're like,
sometimes. It's
okay,
like you're like, fuck, it's
Yeah,
awkward.
But
Yeah.
this is
She's
my
staring at you in the eyes.
this is one of my
Pain.
my
My
Like, how
wrist-
come we buzz? It's like it's just like another $2. Like it's not the end of the world, you know.
No,
but,
it's
like,
not,
It's just the
but-
point.
But why do you need it more than me? At Harvey's, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like,
We're men of the people.
It depends.
you little boy starving. Why do you need it more than me in your fucking
In Soviet
1200
Russia, bear eat you.
square feet apartment?
It's because they make less money than minimum wage.
Who's
no,
this?
but at Harvey's they don't. You know, so this comes to my question: is
True.
what differentiates who you will and will not tip?
I don't know, but I don't tip at like Subway and shit.
That's what I
Any
mean.
fast food chain, I don't tip.
Like, why would you? Like, let's say you go to the faux spot that we always go to.
Yeah,
I'll usually tip at the end of that. But
Yeah.
what's the difference between that and Subway?
it's like a mom and pop shop. I kind of feel like more bad. Like they're making so much money. These corporations just pay your employees more, and everyone's gonna be
But
happy.
who gets
like,
a
I don't
tip
have
at
to,
Subway?
the employees. Like
I think
McDee's.
they split it amongst
Yeah,
themselves.
like
I think.
McDee's, you can't tip. Like not even allowed. Like when I worked there's no tip option.
Yeah,
like,
there's
no jar. You're not allowed.
that you put in the McDonald's
If you want to
fund.
tip, you have to be in the McDonald's
Ronald
fund.
McDonald
And it
house.
goes to the McDonald's.
If you
house.
want it, wow, that's the biggest fucking scam. Do not tip our employees.
You're not
Put
allowed.
money in this bucket that we're saying is going to children. You know?
No, bro. They're one of the best charities in the world.
think-
Are they really?
Yeah.
Well, the
They are.
companies
I
like
think
that
that's
have
better
to,
though.
They are.
companies like that have like tobacco companies and shit. They have to do a lot of like like communal outreach programs
Yeah, no,
because
really
they're
good,
so
McDonald's house.
bad for the community.
Yeah.
It's like I'm gonna fucking sell you guns to kill each other, but
Yeah, that's it.
but can't finish my thought.
It goes to the extreme. It's like it's almost like
No, but I know what it means. It's like any company where it's like we're selling things that are killing you in the long run. Like, oh, we gotta help the children. We gotta send them to summer camp.
the
Yeah.
Tim Hortons.
So
fund.
they can eat more McDonald's and get
my God.
diabetes.
sold tortillas.
in the
in the
corner.
corner.
Like, dude, that family or whoever has benefited or inherited the money from the McDonald's like franchise and history, dude, like you're like it's not
You
even.
ever watched the documentary about?
I never watched it.
the
McDonald's?
founder.
I never watched it.
It's not a documentary.
It's a It's a mockumentary.
It's a
No?
biopic.
Yeah,
biopic?
it's
That's what
it's
it's
still a
called?
movie though, but it's not a
Oh, no, it's
documentary.
not a mockumentary. It's a biopic.
It's a
right?
biopic.
Yeah, like there's an actor. Like I know that
Yeah,
actor.
it's
It's a biopic. Yeah.
who is it? Oh my god, who
Uh,
plays the bad guy in
it's what's his-
Spider-Man?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, he's in Batman.
Yeah, he's Batman.
Michael Keaton.
Michael
Yeah.
Keaton. He's
Yeah.
coming back.
Yeah, I know. For Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Say
And
Batman
even-
one more time.
You're right. Batman. 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 GM's just like in the corner. He's like,
What?
I'm just there. I'm vengeance.
Where the drugs?
even Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are going to be back for apparently the third Spider-Man.
Yes, I heard this.
It's
like
all
a-
fan service now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's too
I'm
much.
so curious as to where they're gonna go with that whole Marvel thing. I like you've done 10 years of it now with extreme success. Your last film was a movie where, spoiler alert, whatever, you kill off your main hero and the other one just retires and becomes old. And that is the last movie, or Spider-Man was rather, before a global pandemic that shuts down all filming and all movie making for an indefinite amount of time. Where does Marvel go from here? Justin, you got the floor.
Wow. Caught me off guard there. Well, the two things: either they're gonna come back like heavy though, like make a mental movie, like because they have a lot of time to think and like do all
Yeah.
that shit. Come back with a mental production, or they just end it there because like it's kind of a good time to
It's a
end,
good
you know,
time,
right now.
though. It was oversaturized.
Well, they
Yeah.
have all the next movies planned out and stuff. It's just like I don't know what the maybe it might be even more interest. I'm saying like what the level of interest might be after all this. You know what I
I
mean?
think
Like
it's more
Mm.
because everything's
Mhm.
oversaturized, right? Every year you get a movie. Every
More,
every
yeah,
month
because
you
now
get a
no
movie.
one's like, we're all fiending new movies and they're not coming out.
that's one thing I find that's gone overlooked with this whole pandemic thing. It's like, dude, there hasn't been a new movie come
Yeah.
out in like a
It's because
minute.
Netflix is still releasing shit. That's
Yeah.
why.
Netflix is thriving.
They're
Oh,
thriving.
they're thriving.
Thriving since
Yeah.
I got a Netflix
Dude,
account.
if
Yeah.
you didn't
I
hear,
got one.
Netflix
Thriving.
started Corona, dude, just to
That's
like,
one of the
make more
conspiracy
money.
theories.
Of course.
With the 5G towers too.
They put up 5G towers
They
so
put
that
the
they
corona
can
in the
Speak into
5G.
this.
Speak into
You
speak
here,
little
like,
boy.
Like take the microphone when you're speaking and speak into it.
I don't understand how I'm supposed to do this now.
He's got the microphone in his hand. He's like, yeah. So how come when I speak it doesn't sound? It's like
Why
on
did you have to take his
on his
microphone?
cheek.
Why don't you
I
put
don't
it-
know. I don't know.
Why don't you put it back into the
Microphone,
holder?
Yeah, just put it into the thing. That's why I was saying hold it this way so
I
you
know,
speak
but I
into
feel
it.
more like a rock star when I hold it.
Well,
in
you
my
know
hand.
what? Can't always have what we wish for.
But Rockstar sing with the stand. It's like a mini stand. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, but like country singers will sing with the stand.
Yeah.
Cheryl
Aren't you a
Crow.
country
I'm
singer?
like one of those bands that you listen to with the screaming and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck were we just talking about? Yeah, there hasn't been a new movie come out in a serious minute.
DDD.
Like-
in a serious minute. Now, who the fuck do you think you are?
What came out recently?
Tenet.
This guy's looking
The
kind
only-
of sus.
Oh, Unsolved Mysteries. They have 6 new
On the- on
episodes
the
It's
flicks.
a show.
on the flicks.
It's a show. Like what nice like movie.
What
Yeah.
nice
Yeah.
movie came out.
Like
What
a nice movie.
Mulan.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, shit. Did you watch it?
It
Didn't
was
watch
not
it.
bad.
You watched it?
I didn't
Yeah,
watch
I
it. I
watched
didn't
it.
watch it. I didn't watch it. Don't speak about it.
Did you watch the
there's
original
like-
Mulan?
I don't
That's
know
what
if
I was
it's-
Obviously, but you say it's different apparently. There's no like.
Well, that's the live action rendition.
Okay.
Oh yeah, guys, don't tell me.
Don't tell me this. Don't tell me about the movie that came out in 1994.
No, because
please.
Aladdin, they redid like the whole thing. It's not the same Aladdin. So I thought it was like
it's
that.
the same,
The
the same thing.
premise.
It's the same concept.
Yeah, but it's different. Like
Don't-
Lion King is like exactly the same. Aladdin
Peasant
is not
goes
the
Don't
same.
tell me
into
that Mufasa dies. Don't
Spoiler.
tell
I
me,
thought you were
eh?
being serious. I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
It's the same. It like they changed certain aspects of it, but like peasant goes into
I don't know, I
cave,
find
finds
Aladdin-
lamp, gets
yes,
genie,
the-
wishes for
yes,
fame,
yes,
and
yes.
loves Jasmine.
Yes, the
Such a
base,
fucking
the base
peasant,
of it,
Aladdin.
the base of it is the same, but it wasn't
He's a
like the
peasant.
same. Anyways,
Look at Aladdin, he's a fucking peasant.
I'd go for a fucking magical lamp right now.
I
Fuck.
want to have some puffs, man. To be honest with you,
I'd go for a serious
I can't
magical
believe you
lamp.
didn't order them before.
that's your fault.
That's crazy though.
That's your fault.
What would
You see
be
this?
what would be your 3 wishes if you had a
Five-finger
lamp?
diet for me.
My 3 wishes about a lamp. It depends like what you're allowed to wish for.
The
Yeah.
same rules as Aladdin. You can't wish for anyone back from the dead. You can't wish for anyone to fall in love with you.
More
and-
wishes.
Can't wish for more
And you
wishes.
can't wish for
You
more
can't
wishes.
wish for more wishes.
Yeah, those are the 3 rules.
That's crazy.
Like just like first of all, health. Number 1, like you never get sick.
Ooh, no one ever says that though.
Yeah, like
Health is good.
No one ever says
Jesus
that.
like you're never gonna get cancer. You're never gonna get diseases.
And you can't, you
You're
can't,
always
you
Oh,
can't
wait,
wish
but
for
you can't
immortality.
live-
You
yeah,
can't
you
wish
can't
for
no,
live
just
immortality.
you're healthy, man. Like you'll die at like 102.
But can
Like
you
you're
wish
healthy.
for everyone to be healthy? Except terrorists.
Like no, because no.
Sure, there's a fine line.
I want
There's a
everybody
fine line.
except the terrorists to be healthy.
And Gary Busey.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not.
They're gonna
good.
hit
If I
Nick
can
Nolte
wish, if I
instead.
could wish health, yeah, I
He
would
was in
wish.
Cape Fear yesterday. I was pissing my pants.
Who's this?
Nick Nolte.
Nick Nolte.
Nick Nolte.
Okay, second wish. Health.
Well, health, but like I do health for like me and my family.
Say world peace now. The second one.
No.
I was just about to say
He's
that.
not gonna do it for everybody. He's just gonna do it for him and his family. So if you're
Yeah.
listening and you're not Justin's family, you're dead.
Well, family and friends, man, health. But like I don't. That's
is Justin.
allowed.
This is test 1, 2. This is Justin's audition for Miss Universe 2021. I wish for health and world peace.
Health and whoopies. Listen, I want to fucking not die of cancer, so I want health. I want
Okay, health. Fine.
Plus I smoke, so it's not chill.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go off obvious as just all kinds of money, just like
Yeah.
infinite amount of money.
Is there a
Okay.
specific amount? Because I have another wish, but like, is there a specific amount?
Like I mean, no.
But you have to give it a amount. You get all kinds of money. Like
Yeah.
maybe the
Like,
genie.
give
What
me
if the
a-
genie thinks all kinds of money
What is
is like $300?
No, but it's
300
like if I could wish
pesos.
for any, like if I
Like
could wish,
infinite, unlimited.
yeah, like unlimited money, like Bill Gates money, like Jeff Bezos money, like that's the kind of shit I would go
Yeah.
for.
So
like
like
you have to-
billionaire.
I think
Like a multi billionaire, not just like a
But, like,
regular billionaire.
What the fuck are you gonna do with it?
Bro, you're all set, you guys. Don't complain.
I know. I'm not complaining at all.
complain.
But I'm saying,
Yeah.
what if you had 1 billion? I think we're still all set.
Yeah, but a billion go by fast, man. Especially when you have like
A
fucking.
billion
Christ.
goes by fast. Jesus
Not
with
Christ.
us.
If a billion
No.
goes by
All of
fast, you're
us.
not
No.
making it through
Forget
the night,
it.
buddy.
Dude, no chance.
No, I know it's actually a lot of money.
it's. But you know what it is? 1
Can
billion
last,
is
like,
a lot of money.
17
It's not
generations. Yeah, your wealth.
generational wealth.
That's wealth.
It's not just
It's
yeah.
not generational
That is
wealth.
gen-
Well,
a
for a couple
billion
of
is-
generations, you could
a billion
screw
is
that
just-
up in like 2 or 3 generations.
No, that's like
Yeah.
10
$1
generations.
billion?
No.
If you screw up $1 billion,
$1
because you're fucking
you're a
certified retard.
Dude, in 3
I don't know
a
if you
generation
can
is
say that,
defined
but
as 30 years.
For using
Okay.
that word, sorry.
What? Retard.
Retard, sorry.
Retard.
Retard.
Dyke.
Retard,
Cunt.
sorry.
Lesbian. Gay. Cunt.
Are you
Dyke.
fucking trying to get canceled, bro?
These are words. These are letters that make sounds. I'm sorry if I offended anybody.
You apologize like a little bitch after you see it.
Well, I don't even know what the fuck I was saying.
Sell out.
Disclaimer at the top.
Listen, $1 billion a lot.
Yeah. Okay, wait.
Okay,
What I was
that's what
saying
you
is
were saying.
3 generations. A generation is 30 years.
Yes, 90 years.
Okay, so 3 generations is 90 years. Let's just round it up to 100 years.
Justin worked
In
at
100
CN, so he knows how to do math.
Yeah.
Sorry, Josh. Go.
In,
Shut
in 100 years, you can definitely fuck up $1 billion. Couple of bad investments.
No.
Yes.
No, bro, impossible.
1 million
No,
is-
that's what I'm saying. You have to be fucking dumb.
1
as shit.
million
Yeah.
is
Yeah, you have to-
0.1% of a
You
of a
have to
billion.
buy a plane for $1 billion tomorrow to fuck up $1 billion.
You can't. $1 billion is a lot of money. But I would just still wish for like just infinite
Some guy
money.
comes up to you. Okay, you're the grandson of the guy who has $1 billion. So now you've inherited. No, you're the son of the guy who has $1 billion. So you've inherited this $1 billion. Let's say it's 500 million because the dad has it in assets and whatever
Yeah.
the fuck. So you have $500 million. Okay, as the son. Some guy comes up to you and he's like, "Dude, listen to me." It's like, "I have the sickest idea you're ever gonna hear." And
Sounds
you're
like
like,
a movie.
and you're like, "What do you mean? Like, what's the idea?" All right, get ready. Have you ever gone in the shower, stepped out, and felt wet? The guy's like, "Yeah." It's like, "Dude, I'm thinking of making this invention that takes the wet off you."
Yeah, but it's not even 500 million. You know
And,
what I
and
mean?
no, but it takes the wet off you. And you're like, "Dude, that is the sickest invention I've ever heard."
Yeah,
And he's
towel.
like, "Yeah." It's like,
That would
"Dude,"
work,
he's like,
though.
"I really wish that existed. I really want to make it. I need some capital." And you're like, "What do you mean? Like, how much capital?" Like, anything, man. Like, if you have like 500 million laying around, like,
yeah,
I'll
right.
like,
Who's gonna
That's
ask you
you
for
know,
that?
like
though?
if you have 500
It's
million
far
laying around,
fetched. Like, I'm not saying it can't
I
happen.
could
you're
use it.
right.
No,
I
but
could
you
use
gotta
that
be a
500 mil.
specific type of stupid, though.
and the guy's like, "Dude, I
to be
always
dumb.
wanted to be dry after the shower. Fucking let's
You
go.
have to be really
Here's
dumb.
the 500 million. Boom. There goes half the supposed
I
generational
know, but I'm
wealth.
saying that's what I'm trying to say. If
It's an
if-
extreme, but bad decisions
yeah,
can lead
I
to that. In
understand,
100
but I'm
years,
saying
Yeah,
the
but
amount of money that you can make just keeping $1 billion or like part of your $1 billion safe and accumulating interest or buying property, like
Even if it's
Just-
safe, yeah.
just a little portion is gonna
The thing is,
generate
when you're-
enough to like.
The thing is, when you're a
Come out of
billionaire, you don't
stupid
even have to
decisions.
fucking buy property. You're a fucking billionaire.
No,
Why are you
but
gonna
if-
go get a headache on
But
properties,
that's
man?
what I'm
But
saying.
dude,
Why would you even
dude.
bother with investments
Yeah.
either? It's
But
like,
it's
dude,
not-
No, that,
it's
yeah,
not a
'cause that's
headache.
that's growing for free.
No, but it's
That's
not even
growing
a
without
headache.
doing
It's
any
not
work,
even a
that.
headache
But who
because you pay
cares?
someone to manage it for you. Like, you understand, you have so much money.
Yes, I
you
know,
don't
but
have to, it's no
it
headache
all
for
it
you.
all depends how much money you have. If you have so much money that you don't even need those buildings, what's the point?
That's exactly what it
What's
is.
the point? You
You're
don't
so
need it.
rich, you pay someone to have the headache of managing
Taxes.
your money, dude.
like I'm so sorry you
Taxes.
have to have all this money.
At that point, you
in
just
your
create, like,
possession.
just like create jobs. That's what you do with that
Here's
money.
for it.
Yeah,
You create jobs.
well,
You open up businesses, bro. You create jobs. Like, you just buy property just to hire people to take care of it.
Yeah,
We go to
It's like,
space.
yeah, I'll give you like $100,000 a year. Just take care of my shit, man.
Bring us to space.
that's exactly what it is, dude. Like, you
Yeah.
would never bust your ass with the headache of dealing with managing the money, managing businesses that are going to generate
No,
money for
you
you.
don't give a
You
fuck.
literally just pay everyone to be like, "Look, just do this shit for me. Take a cut, but like I'll get the majority of it because
What's
it's mine."
the point? Yeah, but exactly. What's the purpose?
What's the
of
point?
it,
Because you're
though?
still living
It's
your
too
life and you're
much
still making money.
Well,
Yeah, I get
who's
it.
to
and,
say
like,
what's
it's
too
nice
much?
to have wealth.
I always take not offense to that, but I always like take umbrage with that.
Umbrage.
Like, who's to say what's enough money?
Yeah. Don't tell me what
Yeah.
enough money is.
Yeah.
I
I'll tell you
understand.
what enough money is.
I get it, but what is enough money to you that?
It's subjective, I think.
It's super subjective.
Super
But
subjective.
what would you do? What can you do with that money?
Everything.
Dude,
Okay, and
Jeff
what would
Bezos-
everything
Dude,
be?
you're gonna get so bored really
You could
quickly
do everything
if you're
you
not
want
doing
right
something.
now, pretty much, unless it's like
Unless you're doing things that are meaningful to you, then no.
Dude,
Then
yeah,
you
but
don't
then
get
we're
that
talking
You're gonna
about
get
like
bored.
money buying happiness and shit. I'm just saying in
No,
general,
not
like
buying happiness, bro. Just taking care of like
like
things
I
that
think
have
if
to
I
be
had
taken care of.
$100 million, I'd be like,
Like that could go down
comfortable
fast, $100
enough.
million. But yeah, you'll
but
live
I
good
would
for
be
the rest of your
comfortable
life.
enough to just do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah,
all the
definitely.
time.
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with it. But I don't think there's anything wrong with the guy saying like, well, for me it's $100 billion I want. You know?
But you might get a taste for something that you want more. It's like
You
anything
always
else.
will.
You
Yeah,
always
but at
want
that
You're
point,
always trying to
at that
level up.
point, there is no more. That's what it is. Like you can't have
100
more.
billion.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something? You don't know.
Of course you
You
can.
don't know. You can't control that. That's something. You could to a certain extent,
Because
but it takes over, man.
You're what you're thinking about at that point is your
I know. I have
family
like
and your kin.
$400 in my checkings account.
But at that point, it's just because like you just want more money just to say you have more money.
No, it's like you get a taste for this life, and then there's always someone that has something more, and you're like, wow, why don't I have that type?
Yeah, but
thing?
with $100 billion, you could go buy whatever that guy has.
Yeah, but depending on what it is.
Yeah, like
It
what
could
is
be
it?
anything. You're fucking loaded.
But what is
guys
it?
know what
though?
I'm
Is
doing.
it
Like
power
some guy
you
has
wanna
an
buy?
accent,
Like,
Like,
yeah,
what
that's
is
it.
it?
That's
No, I'm
it.
talking about
Owns-
materialistic things.
I understand, but you don't give a fuck at a certain point.
You just
have
said
$1
you want to be
billion.
healthy. You can spend your $1 billion to just be fucking healthy. Maybe you get sick and you're
No,
like,
I have a
fuck
wish for
this.
that. I have money and I'm healthy.
I
I'm good.
know.
I could eat Nutella sandwiches every single day of my life, and I'll
You
be
will.
good. I'll smoke every day and I'll be okay.
Can we get back to this wish? Because I have a wish that maybe.
Okay, I
no
have
one
one
thinks of.
more, but like,
Yeah,
I think
go,
this is hard
go,
because it could
go.
be anything. Like, could you wish for superpowers?
You can wish for anything you want other than immortality,
Stop
bringing
picking the
people back
good
from the
ones
dead,
now.
more wishes,
Just
or
go one.
someone
Take
fall
one.
in love with
like,
you.
we,
Because superpowers are like, no, I need to take my time.
But what's this is what I'm saying. You have to be when you're making a wish. You
Has to
have
be
to be
specific.
specific. Yeah, because if you're like,
You're right.
I want all the money. I want a lot of money, and the guy's like, well, a lot of money is $200. Like you have to be specific.
And the
with
genie
wishes,
could fuck you over. You could be
Yeah.
like $1 billion. You only get it for a day.
Yeah,
You want $1 billion for the rest of your
Oh,
fucking
you can even
life.
fuck you over.
They can fuck you over,
yeah.
man.
Genies are pissed, man.
Oh
I'd be
my
pissed
God.
too. I'm in a fucking
Fucking
lamp for
lamp,
hundreds of
man.
years, dude.
Okay,
Come
so I
on.
could be like, okay, I
I
want to
know,
have
that would
like
be nice.
infinite money throughout my life until the day I die.
That's what you learn, to be thorough with your
Yes,
wishes.
be thorough.
Okay.
I want to have infinite. I mean, everything is infinite. Infinite health, where I don't fucking die.
That's
from,
immortality, though. You
Yeah.
can't wish for immortality.
No, it's infinite. I
Yeah.
see what you're. I see what you're saying, but like, just
Yeah.
I don't want to
You don't
like.
die healthy.
Like, how could I be like?
You died because your organs shut off.
Yeah, like I
So
want
that's
to.
not
I want to
healthy.
just die of old age, like a normal person.
Okay,
Well,
should.
maybe he kills you tomorrow of old age. Be
That's not
careful,
old age. I'm
baby.
28 years old.
Doesn't matter. Maybe he's like, you know what? You're gonna make him
Yeah.
die
what
tomorrow.
Like,
age do you want to
think-
live until?
think-
Okay, like
about it this way.
95.
Just think about it.
I
this
want
way,
to
okay?
die at 95 years
But
old. But the thing is, like,
hold
what
on.
if I have like no legs and arms for like fucking
But then you
25
know,
years?
you know when you're dying. Is that fucked up?
Yeah, it's too fucked up. I don't
Yeah.
want that.
Think about it this way, okay? When you wake up in the morning, when you used to live at your parents' house, okay? When you wake up in the morning and you have that, it's that thing. Imagine at that exact moment, your mom's like, "We're fucking putting the temple up."
The
Okay?
temple.
The temple,
temple.
whatever the temple. That's
Put the temple up.
That's what.
Josh is very religious.
That's what a genie is, okay? A genie has been in that fucking thing cramped like this for like 400 years, and you rub it, and he's like, "Oh, fucking shit!" And you're like, "Dude,
Jim
give me
does it
fucking
3 times a
money,
day.
give me health," and you're just like, "Whoa."
No, because in
relax.
Aladdin, the genie
he's
is free.
pissed.
He's happy to be out of the lamp. He's been there for so long. He's
Yeah, 'cause
happy.
It's
Yeah,
Robin
but that's
Williams,
Disney.
dude.
Yeah, it's Robin Williams. If
It's
I had
also
Robin
Will Smith.
Williams, genie,
Yeah,
he'd be
he
happy
was
too.
always super happy.
I know.
But like, think about you're getting like an Adam
Right up
Driver
until
genie.
the
You know what I
end.
mean? Like an Adam, like the guy from Star Wars, Kylo Ren from Star Wars genie. You know what I mean? Like he's pissed. I was angry.
Okay, we're gonna go with
They're
Sag. Sag's
sulking.
gonna say his wishes. Sag's excited.
I have just one.
Okay.
I would love to pick up any instrument and be able to play it like a fucking
See,
master.
that's a sick
That's
wish.
nice.
That's a sick
Yeah.
wish.
That's
Very
my- that would be-
specific.
But you could learn that though.
Dude,
you know what I
can't-
mean?
Dude, a master. Like,
Like
dude,
master
dude,
the
like
craft,
you,
yeah.
you hear everything. Like
Yeah,
any
yeah,
instrument,
yeah.
dude.
That's good. I like that
You
too.
know what I mean? Like
I like
even an
that.
instrument I've never seen before, I'm
That's
gonna
good.
take
I like
it and
that.
I'm just gonna fucking do it.
Is it still as like pleasing though when you play it? Because there's no like you're not enjoying
get
the,
it.
the,
I
the,
get
the
that.
process
Maybe
of it, the
not.
journey.
Maybe
You know,
not.
you just pick it up and you can play. Like
But
you
the
really enjoy
journey
it.
is so I don't know. I agree with you,
Yeah.
but dude, to do anything, because then you can get creative. You still have your creative side, so you just know how to play the instrument, right?
Yeah,
And
it's
then
true.
you still have that creative aspect
Mhm.
of like building something. You know, like. I get it. You won't be able to play with
Yeah.
people because you're gonna be at like this fucking.
You're gonna
other
shred
level.
like the
Well,
xylophone.
I mean,
like, what
technically,
the
you can
fuck?
play with anybody if you're at
Yeah,
that
yeah,
level.
but but it's that thing where it's like I'm too good for you type thing. It's like you're not playing at my level. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Dumb
that's
it
the
down.
problem. Any wish you make
Any
is
con,
going
any
to
con.
fucking.
That's it. But listen,
as they say, miracles are lined with
You're gonna
needles.
feel alone because you're gonna be the only person that does something perfect in the entire
Yeah, like my wishes
world.
have to be like things that are gonna benefit everyone. Like if I ask for a lot of money, like all my friends and family are hooked up for the rest of your
I
life.
think
Like
we
you don't
can
have to go to work. Your kids are good. You guys,
Yeah.
you understand?
I think we
I
can
think
all
about
agree
these
that
things
it's
too.
one of the wishes will be money. I think everybody
Yeah,
one
of course.
of the wishes
That's-
will be money.
Yeah. But even health, if I can go with health with my friends and family, that would be the same thing
I
too.
think you're onto it with a superpower though.
Zero power. That's the
Yeah.
thing. That's a for sure. It's
See,
a
this
given.
is-
But
that
which
was
one?
telling-
Telekinesis.
Because
is like-
teleportation for me too.
Teleportation.
Teleportation for me is
I
like
don't
super
want
important.
any superpower.
really.
Why not?
Like be a Super Saiyan. You fucking kidding me
You
or
could-
what?
you could be
Imagine,
special
like,
though.
You can be special.
not telekinesis, like to do what? Like
That's pretty
Oh my
useless
God,
though.
I
I
don't-
I
find.
would, no, what the fuck are you
Telep-
saying, dude? You could fly with telekinesis.
no.
No, you can't.
Why? You can move shit.
Well, you could technically. You could
Yeah,
lift
so you
yourself
could
up.
move
and
yourself.
Just
Yeah.
teleport. Why do you have to fly?
How do you
Yeah,
think?
but dude, what do you mean? Wow. You
No,
don't wanna
fuck
fly.
flying. Fuck flying.
No, teleportation. I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fuck flying.
Yeah, just teleport there.
Fuck
I
you
want to fly
guys.
there if I could teleport there.
Teleport.
Teleport's nice.
It's like, why would you
Teleport
walk
is very
somewhere
nice.
when you
Fuck,
can
yeah.
drive there?
Yeah, but dude, if you have telekinesis, you could just fuck with your friends all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, teleportation too. You can fuck with your friends.
Yeah,
all
but then
day.
they
Oh, I'm
know.
here, now I'm
Yeah, I
there.
know, but now they know. Okay, he's this guy could teleport places. If you have telekinesis, you could just like do whatever.
Dude, you
the
can
fuck
have
you want.
telekinesis and still not.
But I would
like,
tell you all anyway, so I wouldn't even be able to fuck you guys.
But You can have telekinesis and still not bother me.
I know, you're so fucking annoying.
You'd be like,
Dude, I can do anything to him and he just doesn't give me a reaction. It's like,
That's
dude,
the point.
I know, but it's so stupid because it's like, just make me happy.
like, dude, he'll be touching my hair, like, and I feel it, but I'm not doing
He
anything.
doesn't move and you're just like, dude, you're so shit. Like, I don't say anything because like then I'm gonna blow my cover, but like, fuck off.
But imagine every wish like coming with a caveat, you know? Like let's say you're
what?
like a caveat.
That's a movie, though.
The fuck is that?
You know how
Like,
it's spelled?
There's an asterisk.
No, but there's some movies like that.
C-A-V-E-A-T.
He always
like
says things,
Kavit.
bro. It's so fucked.
What do you mean? I say
He
things.
always say things
This guy,
like that.
man, he's obviously has his
What do you mean?
bachelor's. This
But
guy.
just dumb it down for me. I'm not that smart.
Okay, so basically,
It's
Justin worked at
catch-22.
CN.
Yeah.
That's why
Oh,
he's a fucking
catch-22.
math whiz, and Josh speaks words out of
Yeah.
a dictionary.
I didn't do any math at CN. That's actually not even true.
Doesn't matter. You got your skills.
What I
from
did do
there.
is
the
basic
training. They made you do the.
You know
bed
what a
math.
catch-22 is?
What?
A catch-22.
No, it sounds like
You're damn
Dirty
dirty.
It's a
Joe.
caveat.
It's a caveat. It's an asterisk. Asterix or
I don't know what
asterisk?
any of those three words mean.
Asterix,
What do you
Obelix.
mean? It's like something comes with a catch.
It comes with a catch.
Oh, okay.
So let's say it's like you
With a
wish
catch. With a catch.
With a catch.
with a catch.
With a catch. With a catch. With a catch.
Let's say you wish for like health. Let's say you wish to die of old age above the age of 85 because you want to be specific.
Yeah.
But they give you liver cancer at the end of the
Yeah.
last
Or-
5 years or something like that.
Or you can't say goodbye to anyone you love. You won't be able to say goodbye to anyone you love.
It's fucked.
Why?
But that's
It's just one of the
it's-
caveats.
It's a caveat. It's like,
You
I'm gonna
can
grant
have
you
the-
this wish.
You can
but
have the superpower. You can teleport, but every time you teleport,
It's nice.
you lose like your sperm count. Like you won't have kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Well, that's fucked up. 'cause,
Mental,
like,
yeah, but you don't
what's
wanna
more
teleport
important,
and have
fucking or
kids.
No, but
teleporting?
they'll
Oh,
do
you can
that,
still
right?
fuck. You just might not have kids.
Here's unlimited
It's
money.
very subtle caveats that in the long run have an effect.
Yeah, well, what do they give you? A disclaimer, like an agreed to terms? Like, I don't get it. Like,
No,
no,
but
I
sign
want
up, pay
this.
for
There's
everything
no,
you can
there's none of
wish.
this.
Yeah, but dude, you just like fucking sperm bank all your shit.
But does he tell you?
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
not a bad move.
Yeah,
But does he
sperm
tell
bank
you though? Like,
everything.
if you get this,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
might
Dude,
happen to you.
What if they don't? You know what I mean? But like, well, maybe I would
That's
say yeah.
that's
just to say.
that's the devil's work.
Mhm.
That's the devil's work.
Genie wishes, man. You know that's Satan.
What's
That's
that
Satan
movie
at
with
work.
what's his name with that British actress and the guy that played Tarzan?
Oh my God.
You know what I'm talking about?
Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, Brendan Fraser. He's fucking ugly now. Holy Christ.
She's
He's
like
the
the
worst
devil.
guy. I hate him.
Holy.
I hate him more than Nick Cage.
She's the devil, and she gives him like 3 wishes or whatever. But there's a catch-22 because she's the devil. She's hot.
Who's this?
She's
She's
the
the from
devil.
Austin Powers, the first one.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
the blonde one.
No,
No, that's
No,
the spy who
that's
shagged
that's
me.
Spy Who
Spy Who
Shagged
Shagged
Me.
Me.
That's one of the greatest.
What's her name? In the
Felicity Shagman or something like that.
No, she's a she's a
Shag
brunette.
now,
This one.
Shag later. What is
With the robot tits, right? That one.
isn't it Vanessa?
Yeah, it's Vanessa.
Oh, yeah, it's
Vanessa.
Vanessa.
Elizabeth Shagman? No, it's Vanessa.
No, but that's the name.
Vanessa Giovanni. What the fuck?
Vanessa.
No, it's Ivana Humpelot. It's Vanessa. It's Felicity Shagman. It's Vanessa.
That's
Shag
amazing.
now.
Elizabeth
what-
Coxswain.
But what was her?
Vanessa?
What was her catchphrase?
Vanessa.
No, the other one. Shagwell. Fuck.
The spy. The
Spy Who Shagged Me. What was her
I
name?
don't know. I remember the gist of those movies, and I've watched them so many times. I don't remember the specifics of any of them.
I
Oh
know
my
them
God,
by
they're
heart.
So good.
I know like
All I
know.
remember
So
very
it's
clearly is the-
one
is the
crucial
w-
part.
All I remember very clearly is the Will Ferrell.
It's Felicity
Yeah,
Shagman.
that's a number 2 though.
Oh,
yeah.
Or number 1.
The Will Ferrell
Yeah.
scene where he falls off the cliff. It's okay. It's just my leg. I'm going to try on my right. Ah! Dude, Will Ferrell. I was
Those
telling
are
him.
amazing movies,
I know.
man.
He's
Holy
my favorite
fuck.
actor of all
I
time.
was telling
Will
him.
Ferrell.
I love him.
I went on a
Dude, he only makes
binge.
films, dude.
I went on a comedy binge with Netflix recently. Like Knocked Up, Super Bad,
Yeah, yeah,
Old
dog,
School,
yeah.
Wedding Crashers,
I
dude.
watched Pineapple Express last
Yeah,
week.
Wedding
Pineapple
Crashers
Express.
is the best.
Wedding
This is the
Crashers
end,
is
dude.
amazing. Is
Old
amazing.
School.
This is the end too. Is
No.
amazing.
Old School
so
is
Yeah, Old School is amazing.
is
Yeah.
the
My
top.
boy Blue.
I actually recorded it when he's singing the wedding there, or whatever
Oh,
he's singing.
oh my
Fucking.
God.
I have it on my phone. I'm gonna
Old
show you
School
later.
is so good.
Yeah, yeah, it's so good.
What's the song that the wedding singer sings at the end of Old School? I sent it as a voice note to you guys.
At the end of Old School.
Yeah,
No, but
or
it's
in one of the weddings.
The weddings. It's.
I wanna fuck it. What does he
I
say?
have it on my phone. I'm gonna find
And
it
I
right
need you
You
more
more
tonight.
tonight.
I fucking need
Need
you
you
more
more
than
than
ever.
ever.
And the guy's like,
Man, I wanna fucking be with you tonight. It's like,
Yeah,
what
it's
the
like,
fuck?
what the fuck?
Steve Buscemi. Is it Steve Buscemi?
no, it's not cheap. No.
No, Steve
it's
Buscemi is the
crazy.
wedding singer in what movie? Oh my god, this is,
Isn't he in The Wedding Singer?
no. Steve Buscemi is a wedding singer in in Wedding Crashers. Could it be?
No.
I fucking need you now.
No,
That's
the
Old
guy
School.
in
Yeah.
Wedding Crashers is.
Oh no!
Nice.
Where the fuck are these puffs?
Yeah, Wedding Crashers was a fucking serious. That movie, when I was watching it, made me miss
Can't find it.
weddings. That's another thing I find that's gone under the radar as being like a big miss throughout this whole pandemic, except for people, I guess, who are supposed to get married, is weddings.
Piss. I can't find that video, man. I really want to show you guys. Sorry.
Which video?
Of him singing that song in the movie.
I fucking need
Yeah.
you now.
I recorded it. I
now.
was lying. I left.
I miss fucking weddings though.
Give me
for
that
real.
phone. I want to see. I want to see the puffs.
Yeah, 13 minutes.
Okay.
13.
Yeah.
I feel like we adapted to life like this.
Yeah, it just like a lot of it just doesn't seem like it's weird now, but it definitely like if you were to look at this now in February, you would have been like, what the fuck? No movies coming out, everything's closed.
Yeah, but it's been like this.
Yeah, since March, I know, and we've gotten accustomed to it, but it's really like it's strange if you think about it. It's a strange existence, you know what I mean? Like you're always home. I never really wear jeans anymore, you know?
I wore jeans like
fucking hate
once
jeans.
since
Yeah.
like March.
It's insane. It's weird.
I think
To
on
wear it
vacation
to
I wore
work
them.
sometimes, I fucking hate that shit.
Wore on vacation that one time. Jeans. That's pretty much
yeah,
it.
yeah. One day on vacation.
That's pretty much
Yeah.
it.
Is that the night we got hammered? No, that was the day where we had it was one of the last nights.
Yeah. Well,
It's
I
one
have
of
to wear
the-
jeans on the plane because I have to wear like nicer clothes.
I don't get that.
I hate that.
Because I'm on
you're-
standby.
I know, but like who the fuck cares?
I'm representing
it.
Canada.
Imagine you're a billionaire and someone tells you you have to wear fucking
If you're a
jeans.
billionaire, you're not on standby.
Yeah, that's
No,
true.
you're definitely not on standby.
You're,
I know,
You
but
can-
maybe
you
you're,
walk into that plane
Take it.
fucking
yeah, but maybe
naked.
you're
much
conserving.
jet
You don't
fuel
want to blow a
costs.
billion too fast.
It's true.
You know,
Like the
my
guys at the
dad's a
stable.
jeans guy on the plane. Like he actually like dresses nice on the plane
Yeah, my
That's
dad wears jeans
craziness
too
to
all the
me.
time. Every single
Fucking
day of his
craziness to
life,
me.
my dad
Freaks
wears
me
jeans
out.
like every day.
every day. He's a jeans guy.
Every day. My dad's a jeans guy. Yeah, he's a denim. Definitely.
Dude, they're like the most multi-purpose pants there are. Like they're out there.
Yeah, but
you
not
know
the
what I mean?
jeans we have. Like
No.
when we think of jeans, it's because we think of like our going out jeans, our skinny jeans, the ripped jeans, whatever. Like jeans as they were created, I would imagine are very multi-purpose.
Yeah,
Jeans, the way we wear them, I don't think are necessarily what you
Which
would be
jeans
wearing.
do we wear them?
yeah. They're like all
fucking
and-
tight.
No, they're
and, like,
joggers. Yeah, they're like
Yeah,
more like
rolled up at the ankle, a little bit of rips here, a little bit of zippers. Like you know what I mean? Toasty's got a lot
Toast
of zippers
is
and
the
pleats.
Zippers king.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's with him in zippers?
Dude,
Yeah,
He's
Toast
not
has got a
allowed
lot
to
of
wear something
zippers.
with no
Yeah.
zipper on
He
it.
loves zippers.
See, he made a
He
wish.
loves zippers.
Loves
Toasty made a
zippers.
wish, and there was a caveat. He's like, I wish I could have any piece of clothing I want. And they're like, all right, you can have any piece of clothing you want anytime, but there has to be a zipper in it.
Yeah, Toasty doesn't. He's not allowed
At
to
all
wear
times.
helmets. If you ever see him on his bike, he doesn't have a helmet because there's no zipper on
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Yeah, he's waiting
Unless
for
he
that
wears
one
a
guy.
helmet with a zipper.
Did you ever see his
They
mask?
don't
He even
have
has
one
a,
yet,
he has
but
a
he's
zipper on
looking
his
into it.
He has a zipper on his mask.
Yeah, he has a zipper on his mask. Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
fucking zipper on his mask. Like, what is the like? Doesn't that defeat the whole fucking purpose of a
Pretty
mask?
sure I've seen him wear shoes that have zippers.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
does, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
god,
yeah.
which ones don't have
Oh my God.
zippers on?
That's true. Which ones
Dude,
don't have
we
zippers?
don't like we laugh at it and we tell him, but dude, it's it could be a serious issue, man. Like, you sit him down one day and be like, dude, you have an addiction to zippers or
Yeah.
It's
something?
like when Jonah Hill draws the dicks everywhere. in
Exactly. That's
Superbad.
exactly what I thought. It's like, what
He's
the
just
fuck?
like-
It's an intervention for his
Yeah.
zippers.
He just gets off the zippers at night.
He's gonna become a multi-trillionaire, and
He's
he's just
touching
gonna make
himself, and
car
he's just like-
doors with zippers on it to
Yeah,
open
he just
up.
jerks it to zippers every single night.
Yeah, he-
100%.
oh my god,
Yeah.
he's weird. That guy.
Zipper porn.
He was talking to me the other day. He
He
wanted to go to
likes
the,
tents.
he wanted to go to the mechanic. He's like, I might bring my car next week to get the doors. I'm like, what do you want to get the fucking the Lamborghini butterfly doors? And he's like, nah, man. He's like, there's this thing where they can do. He's like, they put a zipper around the. And he's like, you don't even just open it. You just fucking unzip your door and you just
Yeah,
walk in.
they re-zip it. They're doing it even at
Yeah.
Subaru now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. They call it a zipping. Yeah,
That would not be stylish.
yeah. Rap MTL. They have it's one of the services there.
Zip MTL. They
Yeah,
gotta change their name.
yeah, that's it. They have Rap MTL and then their sister company Zip MTL.
Yeah.
And you get the loud zips, you get a silent zip. You know what I
Why
mean?
wouldn't
Get
you
a
say brother?
butterfly zip?
Dude, he even gets it like he makes a lot of zip files with his.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He loves that shit, dude. He always
He
uses
sends them
zip.
in zip.
Dude, he sends zip files all
Yeah,
the
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Yeah, he's weird.
Fuck, man, we have to have an intervention. It's done.
I'm like, take care, guys. I gotta leave, and he's like, me
Yeah.
too. I'm zipping.
We're getting some fucking zip buttons over here. That's good.
When he used to play
Solid
Beyblade, he'd say,
material,
"Let it
boys."
zip."
Yeah, that was a good one, man. Was that on the spot?
Yeah. Oh no, I've been dude, I've
No,
been rehearsing this
yeah.
whole thing.
The whole thing.
Yeah, you got it since the
I was.
beginning.
I'm sorry, I was late, guys. I was rehearsing.
Since the beginning of the podcast, that's why he's been kind of in the mood. He's just been thinking, so what the fuck is it?
Okay, so
why
we're
is
gonna
it
bring
zipping?
up
When are they gonna
toasted,
bring
and
up
I'm
the
gonna bring zippers in. Okay, got it.
But if you think about it, everybody's got their own little like. Everyone's got their own little thing to their style, which makes it like Toasty's got his zippers. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, what do you guys have?
I
Like,
don't even know.
I
what
have
I have.
glasses.
Uh,
That's
G-
what I have.
I have
GM
no
always
idea.
GM always has like this. There's always
GM has
one
the fisherman
piece.
hat, bro. He's the only
Oh,
guy
yeah.
I know that was the fisherman hat. It's only you in the whole world.
The bucket.
The bucket.
The bucket, man. You should feel fucking
Dude, I'm-
honored, bro.
You're
Our skull tattoos, I try to convince you, you have to get it with the fisherman hat. Like, you have no
Oh,
choice.
Wow.
Like, you have to. You can't go any other way.
That's actually not bad. But
Yeah.
I had one already, but now you just almost.
The fisherman's a good one though.
It's a
It
good
is
one,
good.
man.
But that's
It's
not a
good one.
fisherman hat, though.
It's a,
Yeah, it
well,
is.
his.
No, it's not a fisherman hat.
Yeah, it's a fisherman hat. It's the
yeah.
round ones.
It's a bucket hat.
It's a bucket hat, man.
It's a bucket hat. No, but what I
could
mean is
fish
like
in it.
what I mean is like your everyday outfits. You know what I mean? Like GM always has one piece that's like either new or like a little bit out of the box, and you're just like, oh man, like you came out once. I remember you had like a trench coat, but throughout the whole bottom of the back of the trench coat, there was a zipper on that one.
I know. Fuck. Toaster was pissed. He didn't talk to me for 2 weeks.
Sag's always got like I don't know. Sag's changed though. Sag used to be like a cargo shorts guy.
I used to
Yeah,
love cargo
yeah.
shorts.
Cargo
cargo
shorts,
shorts,
I
yeah.
used to love cargo
He's still
shorts.
Vans. Sag
And a,
is like should be
and
a
a
poster boy
burgundy
for
t-shirt.
Vans.
He still rocks
Yeah.
a burgundy
I should be
t-shirt, though.
sponsored by
That's
Vans, I
nice.
think.
Yeah,
that's
Sag got a
nice.
lot of Vans going on with him. You, I don't even know.
I just have glasses, bro. That's what stands out. I wear glasses.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Justin, you're the glasses guy.
Who has glasses at all our friends? Pretty much only me.
Goots.
Really think about it.
You and Goots.
Alessio.
Alessio has glasses.
Alessio
Yeah,
too. Alessio, when I see him without his glasses, I say, "Who's this guy?"
He looks so much
man.
happier without his glasses. He looks so
Yeah.
grumpy with his glasses.
But
It's
he
funny.
is very grumpy though.
No, but like,
He's grumpy.
anyways, you just blew my mind.
He's gonna be the best grandpa.
I never
though.
think of Alessio
Yeah.
having glasses, but I guess I'm so used to like seeing him
You
all the
picture
time.
me with glasses.
Yeah.
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 You are. You are. You definitely monopolize the glasses.
Monopolized.
Yeah, Alessio.
You also have
monopolized-
glasses though.
I have glasses too. I just don't wear them.
He doesn't have all the
frequently
time
at
glasses though.
He has the aviators like me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he wears them when he's being stylish.
Yeah. If I have to
Yeah.
make a point, I'm gonna wear my glasses and say, "Look how smart I am." I also have a bachelor's degree. Don't get confused with
Don't get it
Josh and all
fucking
his
twisted.
big ass fucking.
Oh, you have a
words.
master's? Sorry, I got a bachelor's, buddy.
Oh, I use words like caveat. Oh, excuse you.
That's nothing. Just see all the other fucking words.
I
he
know
uses.
juxtaposition. So many times he pops into juxtaposition. It says, "Bro,
It's
Yeah,
a
he
great
always
word.
says
I
juxtaposition.
said, bro,
fucking
I got my
such a-
bachelor's, but I still went to Laurier. Don't
It's such a
fuck around."
multi-purpose word, dude.
Juxtaposition.
You don't like the way I talk? You should see my emails. Fuck. You should see my angry emails,
Dude,
dude.
Josh, crazy. I can't even talk about shit like that, but this guy writes fucking emails, dude.
I get pissed, dude. I'm
Tell
that
him,
guy.
I said,
I'm that
you're
guy.
gonna. I said, you're gonna fucking send that shit. So what are you trying to do? I said, you fucking change that shit up right now.
Well, you're too like
Make it a
what?
little bit nicer.
I'm angry. I
He's
said one for work,
angry.
dude. I said one for work, dude. It wasn't even like to a company that I was like upset with. You know what I mean?
I see your boss.
It wasn't even to a company I was cross with.
Cross.
It was too.
I hate that word.
I hate that word. They say it in the fucking hunting of. Bleh.
Yeah,
sure.
the hunting of lions.
Oh yeah, she's cross with you.
She's cross with you. Are you cross with me?
Cross with me?
Bro, I want to fucking punch that girl right in the face, that little
Who?
kid, if I could. The
Who's
little girl,
this?
that little guy.
I watched it.
Miles and
watched the whole thing?
Flora.
I watched the whole thing.
Snap.
Yeah.
What is this?
was okay.
Miles
Don't
and
say I
Flora?
don't. I'm not done.
It was
What?
okay.
What is it?
It's not Mulan.
Okay, hold
Actually,
on.
I didn't finish it.
Can I say something about scary
No.
shows?
Okay.
They always start off scary and never end off scary.
Okay, but
Yes.
just
But
no,
even
no,
Hill
no,
House,
no,
even the haunting. Did you watch
all,
the haunting?
But dude, every single scary show that I've watched, they start off
He's
scary.
not saying anything. He's just being
I'm not saying
subjective.
anything.
He's being subjective
Okay.
about the horror genre.
Okay, sure.
And just shows in general. They start off really scary and then they don't end up scary. Like the story drives them out to not to be scary
Yeah.
anymore.
They write themselves out of the scary room. That's what
I've
they do.
watched like the American Horror Stories, all that stuff. You know, it's like it starts off like creepy, eerie, and scary. Like they set a tone, and then all of a sudden it's like there's so much content because there's trying to be this shock value that the scary goes away. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
yeah.
even know because I just don't watch them.
Yeah, you don't like them?
Why do you make me
Really?
want to smoke so bad?
Because dude, it's the
Then I
best.
see you spark a cigarette. I'm like, you know what? I
I'm
guess
not
it's
gonna
time.
say the name of it, but it's what a fucking machine. Can't say the name of it.
Like, what's the scariest movie you like personally have ever watched?
You know what scarred me big time? Saw. Like when that shit came out and we were like fucking 13.
The thing
or
is, Saw is
12.
not actually like it's scary, but it's fucking it's like a sick thriller more than anything
Yeah,
else.
but
Yeah.
remember when the first one, when the little girl's in the fucking in her bed and she's getting tucked in, and then after you just see the guy's eye in the fucking
I would
in
say
the
it was
doors,
scary
like,
though. It is scary.
dude, that's so fucking scary. I was like shitting my pants for 10 years after that. Like I would close my fucking
Still shitting his pants to this day.
closet door. Yeah, obviously.
I would say for me
I moved to the
the
basement.
scariest
No
movie I
closets.
ever watched was the first Paranormal Activity. But I think more so because of like the way I watched it and like the everything surrounding it. Like I remember I was in my room at my parents' house. It was like midnight and I had a computer in my room at this point, and I was like, oh, let me I heard about paranormal, the first one. Like there was none of them before,
That's a big deal.
and it was groundbreaking. It wasn't. I thought it was groundbreaking, but
No,
it was.
it
It
was
was
a
the
big deal.
first of its kind. You know what I mean?
No, there was the Blair Witch before.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I
Yeah.
hadn't watched Blair. I had never watched Blair Wich. I still have not watched Blair Witch, and I
That's a
think I
good
It's not
should.
that great.
That's a goodie.
You like it?
Well, maybe because I watched it when I was super young, so it was scary.
It's like a cult classic type.
Yeah, but it's in that vein. So
It's in that vein.
Fuck,
Come
bro,
on,
I swear
no.
to God.
It gets me so nervous.
He thinks he's better than us.
It's
I
in
can
that
hear
vein.
it.
Like no one actually talks like that in real life. That's the thing though.
He's like
I do. I talk like that in real life. I do talk like that in real
Josh's
life.
life was written by William Shakespeare.
You know what's a good movie?
Who art thou?
Stranger Than Fiction.
That's all that makes
Anyway,
sense.
Okay, go. It's in
So-
vein. Go.
so I was in my room. It was like midnight. I turned it on, and I was like, "What the fuck is this movie?" And I had seen people kind of talking about it, so I put it on and I watched it. It was about an hour and 45 minutes, so it ended at 1:45 a.m. And you've seen the first Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
So everything dark, everything quiet, everyone's asleep in my house, and I just finished watching at 1:45 a.m. Paranormal Activity, and I was just like, "What? Like, is this real? Like, what is this? Like, you don't know
Yeah.
because the way it's filmed, there was only Blair Witch really that had done
Yeah.
that type of filming. So you're just like, is this real? Is this fake? Like, what the fuck? I just saw like a haunting caught on camera. You know what I mean? Like, that was probably for me, I think, one of the scariest movies I've ever watched.
Yeah, because at that point you didn't know like that it was fake yet.
Yeah, and
It came out after that it was a fake movie, but in
Yeah.
that period, like
Yeah.
we didn't know.
I was like, what, like 9 of them? It was like
Yeah.
9 Paranormal Activity.
17.
Like they're getting
fucking just
dumber
came
and
out.
dumber type thing.
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen like there's like Paranormal Activity Tokyo Drift or something.
That's what it is.
Paranormal Activity
That's what it is.
Tokyo.
It was,
Beyond the bench, all ghosts.
You ever watched Amityville Horror? It's really.
I did watch that.
I found it.
Yeah,
at
it was
the time
it
was
scary.
fucking-
But
Yeah,
I
apparently
find
it's one of
that
the
shit
scarier
negative
ones.
as fuck though.
Even
I mean,
I can't-
negative.
Like I can't watch it. Like
The
it's just
to
like
me-
it doesn't give me any amusement to watch that.
To me,
shit.
The Shining, it's still.
I never
Shining
watched The
is
Shining.
fucking
I never
creepy as
watched
fuck
it.
and I never finished it.
It's psychologically. It's not like you see. There's like your pop-up scary. Like you're just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like you're like what the fuck? Yeah, just like that thing that pops up. You know, like you watch a movie like The Nun and all that stuff. Listen, no, it's true. Like you know, like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
there's just a fucking scary. See,
The
you know what's funny about like I grew up in a house like my brother and my dad love scary movies. They love like my dad. He closes all the lights. Even my brother gets in the basement, close all the light, and he'll watch it by himself. Like,
Dads
that's his
love
thing.
closing all the lights for a movie.
Dude, but like a scary movie, and like it always creeped me out as a kid. But like I found this appreciation for it. But The Shining is a great fucking movie. It's so good. It's like
Isn't it with what's
you
his
might
face?
no, but you're gonna watch it the first time and you're gonna be confused. I don't know how to explain it. It's confusing to a certain degree.
You want to watch it together, Josh?
I'm down. You want to?
Yeah.
Smoke a big fat cornflake?
By the way, Borat's coming out tomorrow, and we're
They
all
made new
watching it.
cornflakes,
Nice.
the honey.
Is it really? Borat
Yeah,
2?
Borat 2 tomorrow.
Oh my God.
Borat 2?
Apparently, it's amazing. It's coming out tomorrow. Apparently, it's so good.
So it's like-
I'm fucking done.
So there
where
is
are
new
you- but where
films
are you gonna
coming
watch
out
it?
this
Well,
It's
how
on
do you watch
Amazon Prime. It's for free. Well, if you
Really?
have Prime.
it? Mental.
So there's
Yeah.
two movies coming
Well,
out.
I know
Josh.
what I'm watching tomorrow. Yeah, but like,
But you see what
not
happened?
the same.
What happened with Borat? They were filming, and then COVID happened, so they changed the whole script. Apparently, so they went because
can
he's in the
imagine.
States and all that stuff, and it all has to do with.
Oh,
COVID.
he must have got some serious
yeah,
some
that's
good
what I'm saying.
content
Like,
with the
it felt
COVID
like
shit.
I think he
Yeah.
benefited from
That's
it. You
fucking
know,
hilarious.
Sacha Baron Cohen's a fucking
he's
genius.
so good. But he's in that other Netflix movie, The
think I
Chicago
know.
7.
Oh
didn't
yeah,
watch
yeah,
it.
yeah.
He's
I
in it.
haven't seen it.
I
though.
haven't seen it either.
But
Never
the
even heard
but
of it.
just to go back to your point before of like how things start off scary and don't end. Like even I don't know if you saw Haunting of Hill House, which
I
is
didn't watch that one though.
it's the same thing.
Apparently,
Like,
it's better though.
to be honest with you, I think this one kind of
Interesting.
scariness. The other one's a bit scarier.
Noted.
This one kind of
Noted.
edges it a little bit in terms of just like quality content.
Quality content.
But I don't know what the hell I was gonna- yeah, Haunting of Hill House. I remember before
That's
I
okay.
watched it,
That's okay.
it was being like touted as this like, and Jessica touted. You said touted.
Oh, I didn't even hear it.
I
Fuck,
didn't hear it
now
either.
I'm pissed.
Yeah, I didn't hear it either. Now I'm pissed too.
It was being touted as like the biggest like horror thing since
Who's
like
this?
fucking since The Exorcist. You know what I mean? Like people were saying it was the scariest thing they'd ever seen. So like wow, like I gotta watch this. And it started off pretty scary, and then it just ended kind of pretty similar to how Bly Manor ended. And so I was just like, I don't know, like it wasn't that scary. You
They
know?
get me nervous because there's so many, to me, like in movies, like, I hate movies with plot holes. Like I don't know.
A
like,
lot
the
of
thing
shit
is,
has plot holes.
like
It does.
most movies have plot holes. Like how many times I'm like, this doesn't make sense, but it's
That's
like,
why.
yeah, but it's a movie. But
See,
it's like
that's why I
still,
like sci-fi.
Yeah, it should still make sense.
it should
a
still
little
make sense.
bit,
If it's
like-
not gonna make sense, it
Just
should
like-
make sense that it's not making
yeah,
sense.
follow your own rules.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
Don't,
why,
like-
that's why I like sci-fi. But even sometimes, like anyways, then when you get into bigger franchises, that's when you're like, you'll be like, that's a plot hole, that's a plot. But like, if
Yeah.
you start like a sci-fi movie, everything doesn't make sense, but it makes sense in that context. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you
Like,
just
that's
have to
what I
follow-
love-
movie, it's different,
I
though.
know, but that's why I love them.
You have to follow the rules that you lay out for your own universe. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like if you're a time traveling show or movie, then don't break the rule that you just set up about time traveling like 2 scenes before.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. Like Game of Thrones is like that too. Like, how are you getting there so fast? Like, there's no planes back then. Like, how are you going from like one town to the other? Like,
I know. And
on a
why is no
horse
one
and, like,
aging at the
dragons.
appropriate
it doesn't make sense.
But it's
only,
like-
only Peter Dinklage.
He
he's a
ages.
fucking actor?
The little, what are they called? Little people? What are they?
They're midgets, I think.
No, midgets is not appropriate anymore, bro.
Yeah.
No, I think dwarfism
I
and
feel like-
being
I
a
feel
midget
like
is two different things.
I feel like if somebody called me a dwarf, I'd be like, dude, like just call me a midget. Like I don't want to be called a dwarf.
It's funny
No, I
because
don't think it's the same
funny
thing.
because at CN we learned about like dwarf signals. Like they're just like, you know how I would send lights like traffic lights for trains. There was really small ones in like they're called intermediate lights, and they were called dwarf signals.
They gotta change that.
We weren't allowed to use it anymore. Like in our rule book, they changed
yeah.
the rule because it's not appropriate. Like the word dwarf is not
Okay,
appropriate.
but I think that, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know if could you call Leo so you can check this out? But I think dwarfism is different than like being
Yeah,
a midget.
it's like
I think
under-
midget's probably called something else now, so I don't know. But like, yeah, I feel like dwarf is like people
Put like
look,
the difference between
they're
dwarf
just like
and midget
smaller, but they kind of still have all the like
features.
features in like proportion.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
But I don't know. This is
It's all hearsay.
Let's see. Dwarfism is short stature that results from a genetic or medical condition. Dwarfism is generally defined as an adult height of 4 feet 10 inches. Well, or less. The average adult height among people in
some girl
dwarfism is
dwarfs.
4
But that's
feet.
the thing. Like I know girls who are 4'10". It's like, are you a
They're
midget or are you
not-
just
they're-
really short?
You know, if they're 4'10", they're technically considered dwarf. I'm not. No, that's not.
it's a bunch of
Not.
dwarfs.
They're not considered. It's called dwarfism. They're not a dwarf.
Midget is a term for a person of
This is a
unusually
PC
short
podcast.
stature that is considered by some to be pejorative. Wow. When
Pejorative.
they use a word that
my
I don't
Josh,
even know.
did you write this? Is
I've
this what is this, Josh.com?
Oh, I'm curious. What does pejorative mean? I think it's just like a diminutive.
Diminutive.
Small.
This guy fucking cracking right there. So after this podcast is over, I'm breaking your face.
Expressing contempt or
You better have good food in the
pejorative.
fridge.
He has
Expressing
nothing. I already
contempt.
checked.
Oh, he's dead.
He has nothing.
I was wrong.
Johnson,
I
a
was wrong.
family company.
Pejorative is expressing contempt or disapproval. A word expressing contempt or disapproval.
Is he here?
Who's gonna get this?
Is he here?
I don't know.
No, he's gonna ring.
Would you
Let him
guys
ring.
ever visit?
Did you write apartment 301 for the Uber Eats?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll ring. He'll ring.
Why are all these scary shows in Virginia?
Because Virginia's this really scary fucking place. Might have ever been?
Is it?
No, I have no idea.
Like I've been to Salem, and
It's in Boston. Though. It's in
yeah,
Massachusetts, not
yeah,
Boston.
Close, not that far.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
I figured it would be like a
Krish
bit of a, scarier,
Kadir.
bit of a scarier place. But yeah, all these like scary. We were talking about it today on the phone. Like all these scary shows. It's always like. And it's said that the security guard's ghost still roams these hallways, though he's not been seen in a decade. We can still hear his moans and cries through the windows and the doors. It's just like, oh my god. It always be a British.
That was
British
British.
people,
I was
yeah.
gonna say that was British.
British people just
And they
make
always
everything
talk like
better.
really proper.
Yeah.
You know, like they don't. Talk
And the haunting here at Bly Manor was said to be very obscure, nonetheless very apparent.
I think horrors like were at its peak in maybe the 80s because like they
Yeah,
didn't
like-
have the CGI, all that, right? So you're going to watch a movie, it's still dark. I don't know how to
well,
explain
during The
it.
Exorcism, like when it actually got released, apparently like people like
Yeah, 'cause it's
yeah,
the first of its
cried and
kind.
shit. Yeah,
It's the
people cried and shit.
Yeah, but you're also thinking of a population that
Wasn't used to that.
wasn't used to that highly.
if you watch it back
Christian.
now, that show, like it's,
Dude,
that
it-
movie, it's not scary
But
at all.
how many people believe in religion?
Yeah, back then, yeah, that's
You know
why
what
I
I
was
mean?
like
Like-
the devil and shit. Yeah, for sure,
It's like, and
for
then
sure.
after that, the rise of exorcisms grew as well. Like,
Really?
You
Meaning
know what's
like
a really scary one? The Exorcism of Emily Rose. You ever watched that movie?
I watched it.
That's a really good one.
Oh yeah, I think
That's a good
It's
one.
like in the barn or
It's-
whatever.
yeah.
It's so weird.
yeah.
The ending is like.
That's
see,
a good
I always
one.
find the endings weird.
We
Wow.
have puffs. We have puffs. Okay, go to the table.
Put
I
that
wanna eat.
fucking plastic bag
Hold
away.
on.
Is
Yeah, the
fucking
guy-
terror for audio.
Yo, how was Francis' service? Gee, I'm gonna rate his service. Was it
This is,
exceptional?
All right, guys. We
What's
just want to
this?
say.
We're gonna do a Mr. Puff's ASMR.
All right, guys. Hold on. We just want to say.
Oh, even your name
Beyond
is
the
there.
Bench
Oh,
podcast.
it's breast cancer month.
Beyond the Bench podcast brought to you by Mr. Puffs.
It's Mr. Puff's night.
Are you looking for a puff? Call Mr. Puffs.
Brought to you by Johnson & Johnson.
And Johnson & Johnson.
A family company.
Family company. Okay, is there forks? We're gonna go with our hands in this bitch.
don't know.
COVID.
COVID doesn't even exist, bro. Don't worry.
Open this fucking thing. Jesus Christ, we're eating on the fucking podcast like a bunch of fucking amateurs over here. Jesus holy.
Jesus holy.
Okay, stop it, you.
Holy
smokes.
Holy smokes.
Can you at least do an unboxing video at this point?
Yeah, at this point, go in front of the camera.
Be descriptive. What are you opening right now?
Go in front of the
guys,
camera. Go in front of the camera.
We've
front of the
got a
camera.
girl.
Hold on a second.
Just, I want you to go in front of the fucking camera right now.
Relax. I have to learn how to even open this thing first.
So we got Justin here on the.
So exorcisms increased after that movie.
I watched a whole documentary on exorcisms.
This is a gender reveal right now.
Here we go.
Open
We
the
got
fucking box.
Yeah, we got a Mr. Puffs reveal here by Justin. Get in front of the camera.
Could you fucking wait?
No. You're on the side of it right now.
Yeah,
that's
you
why.
gotta rip it off. It's on that side, but you got no other side. No, turn it over.
This
Patiently.
is fucking quality content we got going on over
I
here.
don't know why, because like this is just
Justin searches for the scotch tape that binds the cardboard together. There we go. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Bring.
Oh my god, a lot of puffs.
What the fuck?
Hopefully I caught it on.
Okay, put this down.
This is the best day of my life.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Do we have forks?
Fold that down like properly. Please.
I don't know how to fold things properly.
Okay, thank you. Think about that whole like thing though. Like you're calling a guy to come to your house and like my daughter's sick, she's acting weird. Okay, tie her to the bed. Let me shoot holy water on her and tell God to expel a demon. It's like, dude, it's gastro.
It's crazy. Like now that you have like information, now that you have like this perspective, like back then it was so believable though. Like you would believe it. Like it's hard to believe that you would believe in it, but you would.
Yeah, because you didn't have that access of information that you do now. Like, you actually get a fork for Mr. Puffs.
Well,
You're a psychopath.
Fucking hands like a bunch of animals.
Yeah.
No, man, come on.
All right.
Oh yeah, it's better with the fork.
Bottoms up, boys.
My hands are very sticky.
Usually we take shots of alcohol. Now we're taking puffs.
Shots of puff. Okay, everyone who says bro needs to
Rolling.
take a puff.
I'm gonna say bro.
Bro.
Yeah, it's like you were saying. You believe in God a lot more, I think.
Then what?
It makes
Back
you,
then, in
Yeah,
the
no.
80s, let's say.
but I think
When The Exorcist came out.
I think it came out in the 70s too. That's all. It's like a long ass time ago. But just to say like, and there was lineups to see it again, and like,
Chew away from the mic.
I told you we're gonna have a Mr. Puffs. Anyways, it's just I find horror like has lost its.
It's saturated. It's overly saturated.
I don't think that
that's
it's
why.
saturated. I just think that we know a lot is not real.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
There's nothing like horror. Like the horror that gets to me are those like fucking psychological horrors that really get deep into your brain. You're like, fuck, you know what I mean? Like,
Midsummer.
dude, but that was fucked up.
I still
It was
haven't
like-
watched it, but if SAG
For
would
some
vouch
reason,
for
there
any
was 2
movie, it's
weeks.
Midsummer.
Every single day
What's
we were
Midsummer?
together, he's like, dude, have you watched Midsummer? And,
Okay.
and it's like, dude, no one's seen it. And then one day, like 2 weeks later,
It was in BC.
it was in BC. And some guy's like, yeah, Midsummer. Sag turns around. He was like 3 miles away. Some guy's like, yeah, dude, I was watching this movie Midsummer. Sag's like 3 miles away. Dude, you watched Midsummer? How good was it, dude? I'm like, you must be the only 2 people in the world who've watched this fucking movie right now.
No, dude, it was just
Dude, it was a film, dude. It was
a film, yeah.
Dude, it was aesthetically pleasing.
dude. That movie was super aesthetically pleasing.
It's all about having multi-syllabalistic words or phrases and accentuating just each syllable. That's what Sag does. He just says things longer than they need to be, but accentuates each syllable.
That's how to speak ASMR. We're gonna eat this right now.
Do it.
I think the Mr. Puffs in there.
I knew we should got the 100.
I hear it so close to my fucking headphones. Oh my god.
I got a Napolitan this one.
These are really good. These strawberry ones. My first time having them.
Fraise, yeah,
Choco
Choco
fries
Fraise
is
the move.
mental.
But no, seriously, if you have to watch a movie, it's fucked up because it doesn't make sense. Like, my God. Anyways, it's about these guys. They just go to a Norwegian, sorry, a Swedish like cult festival. Like they're part of this like Swedish cult, and they have just like, I don't want like it's one of those movies like it's too hard to explain.
Without ruining it, or just in
Without
general?
ruining it and too hard to explain because I'm just gonna explain it. You'll be like, what the fuck? I don't even want to watch this movie. You know what I mean? One of those movies. I hate. Okay, hold on.
You know when you want to watch a
Yeah.
movie and when you don't want to watch a
Well,
movie.
they're like watch the trailer and be like, yeah, fuck that. You ever, like, how happened to you?
Fucking trailer you made me watch the other day. He pulls
like,
up
yeah,
this
fuck this
trailer
movie.
on Netflix, dude. He's like,
what?
just watch this trailer, dude. I watched this trailer. I've never
Which
been
trailer was
more
this?
uncomfortable watching something in my just the trailer. It was so strange. I'm like, I don't even want to watch this
what
movie.
was it?
What was it called? I don't even want to watch this movie. It's so strange.
See, I like those strange movies. It was called I Should Have Ended Things. Okay,
rattled.
rattled. No, it's
Oh
on
my God,
Netflix.
deep.
I Should Have Ended Things, or I Think I'm Gonna End Things, something like that. No, but dude, it's weird, and it's from the guy that made Being John Malkovich. You ever watch that movie?
Yeah.
You ever watch that movie?
That's the
good
words
movie.
you're saying.
It's a good movie. It's like it's super out there. See, I like something that it's so not true that it's believable. You know what I mean?
Like how?
Dude, it's impossible this could happen, so it's believable that if you're watching a movie where this could happen.
Like
I
a
know-
like
I
a
know,
Truman
yeah.
Show kind of shit.
I know what he means. Like the reason horror movies don't land the way they used to is because we've seen everything at this point. So anything they're gonna show us in a horror movie, we've likely seen somewhere else because of CGI and because of all like other movie effects. So when a movie is so like out of the box, it I think draws you in more because it's like, wow, I've never seen anything like this. That's why Get Out I think was so good to people. I didn't like it, but I think
What's a nice example of out of the box horror film?
out of the box horror film.
Yeah.
He explained it before. Paranormal Activity was like
Yeah,
a cult
at
classic.
that
No,
point,
that was okay, fine.
but dude, watch it now. It's probably not
No,
even
but
a
I'm
good
saying,
movie.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying, okay, so fine. Besides Paranormal Activity, like recently, man,
Recently,
not like fucking 15 years ago when it first came out.
I don't know.
Horror movie?
Hereditary
Yeah.
apparently was really fucked up. No, dude,
Wow, look at this one. Holy fuck.
half strawberry, half chocolate.
This is a fucking good one, man.
It's a melange.
I want to feed you. Fuck. Can I feed you on camera?
What?
Can I feed you on camera?
Mm-hmm.
That was like all me. That was like
That was
3/4
nice.
him. I mean, 2/4 me.
What was it?
That was nice.
I keep thinking Insurgent. What was that fucking horror movie?
Insidious.
Insidious. That
That was
was
scary.
yeah. That was
That's
very.
good.
Scary.
That's good.
That one was one that didn't really take ghosts, aliens, or any of that shit. It was sleep. It was all about sleep paralysis and like demons in your dreams and shit.
Yeah.
And like that shit's real, dude. Not that it's real, but like people deal with that shit. You know what I mean? Like I watched a documentary of a guy who deals with really bad sleep paralysis, where a lot of people just see shadow figures, or like some people see like an old woman on their chest. Like this guy was getting raped, dude, in
What
his
the
sleep
fuck?
paralysis. Yeah, he was getting fucking.
You
By
feel
a
it,
girl
like
or
you
a
feel it in
guy?
your ass or no?
Dude, like with sleep paralysis, there's different hallucinations
So
that people
fucking
tend to like
twisted.
all gravitate around. So like when I used to have it a lot, I haven't had it in quite a while to be honest. But when I used to have it a lot, it was always, and I've spoken about this on the podcast. It was shadow figures in the corners of the rooms, shadow figures at the side of my bed, and once only I felt it grab me and grab my neck. Some people see with the sleep paralysis, and this is more than one person, an old woman on their chest, and they feel a pressure on their chest because the old woman is. It's called the old hag. Look it up. When
Yeah,
you
it's
know.
usually it's a common thing.
Old woman,
Fucking old hag.
scary old woman, sitting on their chest and like staring at them, and like you can't move, and all you see is that in front of you.
I would go insane if that happened to me.
And there was one guy
I'd
in
go
the
insane.
documentary,
I'm
dude.
gonna
He
say a
was
story
talking.
after.
He's like he's an exact from like from London or something. He's like now he stays at like a mental institute because they have to like monitor his sleep and shit. And he's like, I used to go to bed every single night, scared of closing my eyes. And they're like, why? When I used to go to sleep, I'd hear the figure come into the room. He'd turn me over onto my stomach, and he'd gently insert whatever part he had inside of me. And they're like, what do you mean, whatever part? He would rape me. And he would rape me. He would put it inside and have his way with me. And you're just like,
so
what the
fucking
fuck?
brutal.
This
Christ.
guy's getting raped in his dream, and it feels real,
Rattled.
dude. Like it feels. When I had the one experience where I felt it touch me, I felt like it was something grabbing my arm and something biting my neck. I still to this day I'll never get that thought out of my mind. And like who knows
What's
if
the
it's
science behind this though? Like, why do you like
Your
if it's,
mind-
if it's a common theme?
I think
You
it's
know?
just
I'm
like
gonna tell you a story now. You're gonna. Like, I don't think I ever told you this story.
yeah.
You
Oh
guys
my
told
god,
it.
this is fucked up. Just
me
to answer
finish,
your
but-
question very quickly, I think it's your body falls asleep, but your mind is not, or vice versa. One of the two.
Okay, let me just have a fucking choco banana for the choco and fries
Okay.
for this story.
Listen to the story, and I can tell the podcast the story as well.
I'm scared.
I'm okay. My mom deals with sleep paralysis. Okay, she used to wake up in the night, like sometimes even just screaming because someone's there. Okay, like it used to wake us up and like we used to freak out. Actually, now a lot less. So while I'm not living at home, anyways. So basically, one night I had this figure that came and visit me. So I like I'm sleeping, and during my sleep, I felt someone's watching me. Like, what the fuck? So I opened my eye while I was sleeping. Like, you know in that state where you're sleeping but you're not sleeping. But like it was probably about like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I opened my eyes. I felt like someone was watching me. I just see someone staring at me, like staring, like just looking down like this, just staring right into me. And all I remember, he had mud on his face, like just like all kinds of mud on his face, and I was freaking out. And my heart was like it started beating. So my instinct is to close my eyes. So I'm like, okay, there's nothing there. You know what the fuck? So then you open up your eyes. I open up my eyes again. I see he's still there. Doesn't he try to get in bed with me? Okay, so he starts fucking...
Get over here, sexy.
Get over here, boy. So I remember moving, like, to make space. But I'm telling him, I'm screaming, like, what the fuck? Like, what do you want? Like, get out of here. Get out. That's all I remember. And he got in bed with me, and I started screaming. I'm like, I don't want you here. Get out. I started screaming, get out, get out. And he's like, no, no, no. And he started screaming no back at me. And all I remember is him whipping the pillow across the room. Okay? At that point, I didn't see him anymore after that. And I'm like, fuck. In my heart, dude, I didn't, like, I closed my eyes after that. And I'm like, I'm not opening up my eyes. I don't even care if I'm not sleeping. I'm just not opening up my eyes ever again. Next thing you know, I guess I fell asleep an hour later. Next morning, I wake up. I start freaking out because I see the pillow across the room. So I'm like, I start freaking out. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, and I was like on the other side of the bed. I'm like, okay, I'm dumb. It was just a dream. Like, I don't believe in this. Like, not that I don't believe in it, but like, I'm skeptical. So I'm like, it was probably me, and I was just dreaming, and I threw the pillow across the room.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. My God.
So that night at supper, I'm just sleeping, and I'm telling my mom the story.
Yeah, tell me the story,
I told you the story. So I'm telling my mom the story, and she's like, I saw the exact same guy last night. The mud on his face and everything. So I started like, dude, I still don't believe, like, I don't know if it's like oddly coincidental, or I believe a lot in chance and coincidence for a lot of things, but it fucked me up a bit. Like, I couldn't sleep for like the next
and
week.
you were like describing it to your mom too, like in pretty in detail.
But I didn't, like, it's you know when you see someone's face, like I just said one thing. I'm just like, yeah, I saw mud on his face. My mom's face like lit up, and I started like, anyways.
That's so fucking scary, man. Man, I hate that shit. Like, I don't believe in it, and it still scares the
It
shit
was
out of me.
really his little brother, dude. He was like
just fucking with me was Matty Kush.
pissed off as fuck. He just
That's what
Face
these
planted.
shows always make me think of. Like, dude, if I have a kid,
Just rock stairs, AG.
if I have a child, and I'm talking to you, and then you're just you just drop the fork in the box. Jesus Christ. You're out of it tonight, fuck. You're out of the loop tonight.
I took a nap. I feel amazing.
No, Sag doesn't take naps.
I don't know.
He sleeps, but not in the
Yeah.
sense that
That-
everyone
yeah.
else sleeps.
That was one of the greatest lines Sag ever said. It was, dude, I sleep, but just not in the sense that everybody else sleeps. It's like, what do you even mean?
dude, you know when you
what are
can't-
we even talking
He
about?
sleeps with old men with mud on their face.
It's at that point where, you know, when you can't express yourself, and I said it and it just sounded so fucking dumb. It's just that. Anyways, I'm not even gonna try to explain that.
Anyway, what I was trying to say is, like, in these shows, it's always like with kids, right? Like, the kids add that like creepy factor or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I hate them.
Dude, if I have a
I
child
hate them. I
and you're
hate
looking
kids
beyond
and
my
movies.
shoulder while I'm talking to you, just that, you're getting put up for adoption.
My God, yeah.
Don't start telling me you see Mr. Mudman. Don't start telling me you see Mr. Mudman. There's the three-eyed monster in your closet. You're getting put up for adoption. I'm shooting you to a family across the country.
I'm selling you.
Don't
on
ever come back
Wayfair.
here.
Yeah, Josh
You
is
are
the guy.
gone.
Like,
Yeah, don't ever come back.
the kid's
here.
like, look at the guy in the corner. Like, he sees a guy in the corner, he's gonna fucking run out of that house. Let me tell you.
That's it. It's like, Daddy, I was talking to the lady in the pond, and she's living in my closet. Pack your bags, sweetie. You're
Gonna
gonna
get
go
the
live.
fucking-
You're living with your aunt in
Pack
Vancouver.
your shit. You're
Yeah.
going to Columbus.
I don't want to go. You're going. Call me when you're call me when you're 18 and tell me if you still see that. I'm not doing that. I'm fucking scared shitless of that
But
shit.
that's another thing that gets me so nervous in like horror movies. It's like they always do, like they always take the decision that doesn't make sense, but it's gonna be the scariest decision, right?
Like what?
Obviously, dude. It's like, oh, you hear a noise there. I'm staying in my fucking room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Let me
Like,
go explore.
if there's a
Might
commercial.
just be the dog. If
My
it's just
da-
a dog. Stay in your fucking bed.
Is it
Dude.
that girl that from the show?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, yeah,
Stay
it's
in your
like-
bed.
I
It's like you wake up the next morning in your child's bedroom on the wall in nails. Someone scratched into the wall in nails. I will kill you. I guess I'm gonna spend the night in this room with no lights and a camera alone. Like,
Yeah.
what? Are you
That-
fucking crazy?
My
Like,
dad showed me a commercial recently because I don't have like cable TV, so I don't have a lot of commercials, and I actually found it fucking really funny. It was like they were making fun of like the horror genre. It's like, hey, it's like there's this guy and like I saw him run there. It's like, let's get in that running car that looks like we can get out of here. And it's like, no, let's go hide behind that wall of chainsaws so we can beat Skip Biscuit. And they go, and the horror guy's just there. He's like, what the fuck? I found that so funny. It's stupid.
but it's always been it's the classic like go take a shower when there's a killer in the house.
Yeah, but I guess it's part of the.
guess I'm gonna get naked and get in the shower.
Yeah, you're gonna keep.
Oh, Sai, what's it called now? We're doing this. What's it called?
La scarpette.
The scarpet.
Scarpet.
What's another genre that's just like played out at this point?
Superhero.
Everything.
Yeah, but I mean, whatever. Superheroes are still entertaining because like it's always a fresh story. Like horror genre,
But they're
every
all
time,
the same.
yeah, but every time you watch a horror genre, it's literally all the same.
I don't find there's a lot of funny comedies anymore.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Very rarely.
What's the last good comedy that came out?
Dirty Grandpa. It's one of them because there's nothing really after that. That's a good one, man. It's a good one.
That
That
was
one.
a good one though.
It is.
I would say so.
Fuck.
Like I
The
was
last like really, really, really funny for me is like 22 Jump Street.
Like I didn't
That's
even
like
watch
the
that new one with Will
Cynthia.
Ferrell.
That's like the last one that really
That
stands
was
out.
really good.
Jesus died for our
Yeah, Member
Cynthias.
of North went to for New Year's. We said that the whole weekend. Like
Yeah.
we didn't even stop.
That's the best part about chilling with your friends is you always come up with like little taglines, and for the
But
for
they
like,
don't. Yeah,
Pause
they
right now,
don't
holy
stop.
shit.
And for 11 days in BC and Alberta, they just don't shut the fuck up about it. That's the best part.
I'm the worst with that. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
but I think
very
Toast
bad.
is pretty fucking
He's
bad.
bad.
dude.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
for sure. No,
For sure. I'm bad
but
for
it
sure.
transitioned from he was saying Toasty was saying Squamish for the first half of the trip, nonstop, and then the
Yeah, it
other
was
half
Firestarter.
was for sure. Firestarter was a big one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Firestarter.
Firestarter. Dude, these guys, it's like I wake up, I'm crusted, I couldn't sleep properly. I get in the car, the first thing's I'm a fire starter. I'm just like, bro, are you fucking serious? Give me eggs, bro. Get this
Dude,
fucking shit off the radio.
There was one morning in Vancouver, I saw the fire in his eyes, dude. We went out, we were drinking one night, and he went home, and he where I was, he left like I had his satchel or whatever, I had his weed with me or something like that. So the next morning I come back, I take an Uber back, but I forgot his satchel in the
Like,
Uber.
he forgot my life in the Uber.
Yeah, like
there's
in
Basically,
his
it's
satchel,
everything I ever
there was
needed.
his wallet, his passport, whatever anything you can think, his cruncher, everything was in there except like his clothes that were in his
my
luggage.
weed. and,
Everything important, man.
Yeah.
Your weed, your cigarettes, and your money.
And the worst part is that I was in the Uber. I had it with me. I walked out of the Uber. As I walked out of the Uber 2 feet to the door of our Airbnb, as I touched the doorknob, I was like, oh, the satchel. I turn around and the cab's like fucking in the next province, dude. I'm just like, oh, fuck.
He's in Alberta.
So I get in the Airbnb. He looks at me. It's like 7 a.m. I don't even know why I sit up that late. I get back and he's like, dude, my satchel. And I'm just like, yeah, I know. I'm like, the Airbnb. I left it in the Airbnb and I saw his eyes. I'm like, don't worry. I'm like, I just got to call him. He'll come back, you know?
The
Thinking-
Uber, not the Airbnb.
The Uber, sorry. I'm like, I'll call him and he'll come back. Thinking this guy's like up the street, dude. I call him. I'm like, hi. I'm like, I was just in your Uber, like literally not even 3 minutes ago, like where you possibly could have gone. I don't know. I'm like, I was in your Uber. I left my thing in your back seat. Oh, sorry. I have to go pick up other people. I'm like, dude, you're like up the street. I'm like, can you just turn around? I need the satchel. No, sorry. Call Uber. I'm like, why would I call Uber if you have my bag? And he hangs up on me. He's watching me this whole time.
Dude, but
Fire.
I'm crusted. Like I'm
Crusted?
fucking like
Yeah.
I did not sleep. Like it's like a few days. You know when you're like in another place, you're on vacation, you can never sleep properly. I was like on a couch. I was fucking hungover, fucking crusted, and my life is gone. And it's just like I can't even get up, but I can turn my head and watch you, Josh. You know?
Just look at you in pure disdain. You know?
Yeah. So I wouldn't have said disdain, but I was pissed. You know? Like
I
that
feel-
kind of word.
I was waiting for this.
It's like when you're tired and you're just pissed, but it's like I'm too tired to even react to my anger right now. So he's just like watching me. You know, I'm like, ah, fuck.
It's
I'm
like,
like,
don't worry.
No, worry, we got
Look,
it.
in half an hour, we're
got
gonna
it.
call them. I'm
and
just
me
like,
too. I'm fucking crusted. So in my head, I'm like, wow, like I have to call now and deal with this. I just want to go to sleep, you know. So I call Uber, and I'm like, yeah.
Okay.
I call Uber. I'm like, yeah.
I want the last one though.
This guy, he's got he's got his bag.
Last
He's got
part
my
is
bag in
cool.
his car. Doesn't want to. Okay, let us get in contact with the driver. We'll get back to you. We'll email you. So right now it's in limbo. I'm waiting for Uber to contact the driver who already told me to go fuck myself. Basically, who has my bag for an email. So I tell him, okay, wait 30 minutes, 40 minutes. They're going to send me an email. I have his number because he had tried to call me. So I'm like, worst case, we'll call him back. So I'm like, finally, I can go take a fucking nap or something. I fall asleep for like an hour and a half. And he wakes up before me and gets up. And he's like, as he gets up, he woke me up with, dude, I need my fucking bag. So I get up. No, you.
Dude, so I'm just like there. I'm crusted. I turn up. I'm like, Josh, it's time to wake up. Said like, I need my fucking shit like now. You know, like I'm scared at this point. I got a fucking trip to do. He's just like, he turns over. He's like, he grabs his phone. He picks
Fresh
up.
from
He
the
calls
wake
guy,
up.
Dude, he
Fresh
did
from
not
the
even
wake
have
up.
1 second to think. Like my brain doesn't function like this when I'm like up for 4 hours on a good night's sleep. You know, he just like, he just calls the guy. He's like, hi, Muhammad, or I don't know. Sorry,
Yeah, his
guys,
name was
but,
like whatever,
he
Muhammad,
was-
let's
yeah,
say.
it was something like that. It's the most common name in the whole world.
It is. It is actually.
He's like, hi, Muhammad. It's Mike from Uber. I heard you had a client in there that lost his bag. I'm gonna need you to go drop that off for him.
The guy's like,
Yes,
okay, no problem.
No problem. No problem. Bro, in like fucking 45 seconds, he was there. I was just like, wow. I said, Josh, like I was so pissed before, but like that was
You
cool.
redeemed yourself.
Yeah,
I
did,
hope
like in a big way. I was even like, okay.
Like, dude,
That's why we're friends. You know?
I'm calling him for the bag, and he's basically telling me like, go fucking shove it up. If you ever get this bag back, shove it up your ass. And like, I'd fresh from the wake up, I'm like, hi, Mohammed, this is Mike from Uber. Oh, hello, yes. I'm like, yeah, you had a client of ours in your ride a couple of hours ago. He's calling us in regards to a bag that he's left in your car.
Bag.
Bag he's left in your
You
car.
left- you left some milk
Bag.
too.
And he's like, oh yes, the bag. Oh yes, the bag.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, we're gonna have to ask you to bring that back to him. He's giving us a call. And he's a little bit worried about his belongings. Okay, no problem. Before he even hung up, dude, the doorbell rang.
I said, who's this? I said, this guy had a genie and he wished for fucking super speed or teleportation.
Yeah.
He was probably getting a coffee at the corner shop, dude.
But they're bad for that Uber drivers and shit. For Uber Eats, Uber drivers, anything.
Fuck. They don't give a flying fuck.
Dude, they don't give a shit. They get paid regardless.
I think I
at a
would.
certain-
I would. If I
Yeah.
just left that guy's house, like, yeah, what do you want? Go.
No.
I just ate like 40 puffs.
None of you were in the car with me, but fuck, dude, getting home
55.
from here on New Year's Eve, the guy, I don't know what the fuck he was on. I don't remember his name. His name was like Claude or something. Dude, he got me home in like 5 minutes. And I live like, 15 minutes or 10 minutes from here? Like, dude, I've never seen someone drive this fast and in the snow and all that. Dude, it was
What did
crazy.
we do for New Year's Eve?
We're here.
We were here.
We're here.
Oh yeah.
Dude, ask Alessio. I was actually clinging for my life. Like, for how scared I was, how fast he was going.
To relax. Once I got really pissed
But-
at a cab driver for driving like a maniac. Like
I
fucking
kind of like
raping
it. I'm just like, hey, just get me there.
No,
as
I mean
fast
because
as
I was
possible.
in actually Vancouver, but not with you guys. Like another time with Leo and Coppola, and like I'm fucking drunk, bro. Like really, really drunk, man. Like you're taking a cab home at like 3 in the morning and just got like obliterated with your friends on vacation. Like like it's an extra. That's like another level of hammered.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's Leo and the
Technical
world.
difficulties.
Yeah,
goes.
I know. I'm a horrible Leo. Fuck.
I know it's all on camera. Say
You're
hi.
not even a great Josh.
Hey guys.
He's barely even a Josh.
He's barely even a
Yeah.
job.
Anyway,
barely
so
even.
I was in the.
Wait, for anybody wondering, we had a little fuck up with the system. Whatever. Doesn't
Nobody
matter.
cares.
We have it for the 3 people listening to this fucking
For
podcast.
those 3, you say. Yeah, so I was in the cab and the guy was driving like really fast. Like like in Vancouver, near Steve's and shit, like it's all the roundabouts.
Yeah.
The guy's taking roundabouts at like 57 miles an hour.
I like that shit a bit. I don't know.
No, not when you're drunk and you're about to throw up in his cab.
Yeah, I know, but
No,
then
I
just
was really,
fucking
really bad.
yak
I got so pissed. Fuck. Oh my god.
You screamed at him.
I screamed at him. Yeah.
Screamed at him.
You
I yelled at
Hold
him.
on, if I was Josh, I would say you reprimanded him.
Sucks.
Yeah, I know. Another fucking issue with the fucking computer. Whatever. We're fucking so amateur at this, dude. It's so bad.
No, you're amateur. Leo's not amateur at all. Leo gets everything smooth every time.
Okay, I want to ask you guys a question. How long do you think we've been doing this for? This is the game that we play every week. We'll start with Justin.
Doing what?
I'm always the
You
first
have
one.
to, you have to
guys.
name how, like, what's the time that we've been doing this? Like, what minute are we at?
Oh, fuck. I know. I already know.
Hour and a half.
You're close. You're not far.
Hour 37.
I'll tell you right now.
No, don't say it. I want to guess.
Yeah, well, I know because I worked at CN2 and I'm a math whiz.
Okay, go.
So it is fuck, you took an hour 37, eh?
Hour 37.
Ooh.
That's a nice one. Fuck. I feel like it's kind of there.
I'm going to say an hour and 37 and 1 cent, Bob.
Fuck.
No. An hour and 39 I'm going to go.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna go an hour 38, Bob.
You guys are all fucking over, man. An hour and 32.
Oh, fuck, we're
fucking
close.
An hour and
man.
33
This
actually on the
podcast
dot.
is so punishing on the mind. I swear. I feel like it's been 3 years I've been here.
Okay, you know.
I can't believe I shut off twice. What happens now with this? We're gonna get fucked.
Well, whatever. We can just cut out. and
Anyways,
whatever. Doesn't really
Cut
matter.
that out.
What I was gonna get to
Or it's even
was,
funny.
you know
see
what
it as like-
Uber ride I don't remember?
Which one?
The one from G's wedding.
Oh, but that's I
Jeez.
don't remember it either.
Nobody remembers the wedding.
Oh, well, you didn't remember it because you were still in the building, passed out on the washroom floor. So for sure you didn't remember that Uber ride.
yeah, you came back
you
to
were
my
also
house.
mega hammered, and
Yeah.
so were you.
I planked on a table.
yeah, I know. I
I
know.
planked on a table for what, like 34 minutes? They're
Yeah,
just
you came
like,
back here. He fell asleep in like the most awkward position I've ever seen. Any like I don't know how that
It was
even
you and Leo on the
comfortable.
couch, no?
That's when you're
Yeah.
He
hammered.
fell
dude.
asleep. You know, like if you sleep on your side or on this side or on your back, he was like on his shoulder front side, one arm like this,
Dude, I was
and
doing
his leg was like.
ab workouts, dude. The grind never stops.
But that's when you're hammered, dude, and you
Yeah.
plop yourself.
Yeah, you're
and
still in your
that's
suit.
how you
Possible.
sleep.
And you're still in your shirt and
Any
pants,
way
and your belt's still on.
I was
forget.
in everything.
As long as
Yeah.
I got my
If your
suit.
belt is still on,
And my
like, you know
mom
it's
was like
over.
calling people like, "Is my son alive?"
Dude, his
Sure, I
mom-
got a call
yes,
the
mom
next
called me
morning.
4 times.
Yeah, me too.
I answered the call like 5:30 in the morning because I heard it. She's like, "I'm so sorry to bother you. Is my son there?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, he's here. He didn't call you."
I'm like super like nonchalant about that shit. Like I'll just be like, "All right, I'm going out with my friends," you know. Come back home like 3 days later. She's like, "Bah." Don't answer my phone once.
Like this is again like
Yeah,
when you have
you're the
kids, you know what I
worst.
mean? Like this is what it's gonna like. You have to constantly just worry about what they're doing.
Yeah,
But
you're
should you
worrying.
be?
And what? Yeah, you.
Yeah,
it just
you
happens.
have to.
My dad
It's
doesn't worry.
constant anxiety.
My
don't
mom
have to
worries.
worry because the mom worries. You're not gonna.
They also
worry if
don't
your
show
wife
that they worry.
worries.
Our dads worry. They just
No,
don't show it.
they worry
Yeah.
when they have to worry.
Yeah.
They worry when your mom's about to give them shit for not worrying.
for not worrying. Yeah,
My
that's it.
parents divorced, but my mom doesn't give my dad shit anytime. It's
Dude.
amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, he
My
has a
dad
good
only
deal
ever
then.
It's
act-
amazing.
My dad
bro.
only ever says or does anything in reaction to my mom's reaction to him.
Yeah.
Can you stop it, please? God damn it! I have to hear your mother.
It's always like that. I have to
Yeah.
hear your mother. I don't
Yeah,
want to hear
that's
your mother. Stop doing what you're doing.
Your mother's upstairs. She's stressed out. She had to clean the house. She got to work. Can you please just? It's this famous line. Can you just help up a bit? Just help up a bit, please.
You have to help up. Though.
Just please help up a bit.
When are you going to learn, Joseph?
Josh, like from fucking 12 to 18 years old, just forgot his keys every single fucking night
Dude,
of the
there was,
week.
there was,
Still
a,
there.
there was
Every
a
night,
day
dude,
he
you're
forgot
about-
his keys twice in the cab, or he locked his no, he
I
locked his
locked
Oh,
myself out of my car
twice in the same day. You had to call a cab twice.
Josh leaves your house, dude. He's home. You're just there. His car keys are on your table. You're like, how? Though? How did you do it?
It's like, how did you get
Shoes.
home? Yeah, I know. There was a point where I was losing and just forgetting
His
everything.
dad's just
Josh-
at the door. Josh
is
Josh
fucking-
doesn't give a fuck, dude. He would ring the doorbell at fucking or like knock loud. It's like 4 a.m., dude. It's like Tuesday, dude. Obviously, your dad's gonna freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
I remember once, dude.
That should be one of your wishes, Josh,
learn.
to not forget things anymore.
Yeah.
Jesus
I remember
Christ.
once I went out, dude. I
New
got
resolution.
fucking like I got destroyed, dude. This is the days when we used to go to Sir Winston's, $2.50 a drink.
Tuesday
I got
nights.
fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
And
Cheap,
one of
man.
my friends drove me home, Dave. It was like 3 a.m. when I got home, and we were blasting. I don't even know. I think we were blasting Drake or something like on the way back home, and we're saying nothing. I could do better, you know, like the fucking whatever the classic Drake song was at that time. We're just hammered, and he pulls up in front of my house, still blasting the music. It's like 3:30 in the morning. So my house is in the back. Let's say, okay. So I get out of the car. Standing like right here, you know. So I'm looking into the car and I'm like, let's go. I'm like singing to my friend, "We could do better." I turn around as I'm done singing my verse or whatever the fuck I'm doing, screaming at 3:30 in the morning. I turn around, all I see is my dad, dude, in his boxers, standing right behind me. I just turn around, I look at him. He's like, "Aren't you fucking stupid? Did you realize what time it is? Get in the goddamn house and shut the fuck up." I get in the house. He looks at my friend. "Go home." My friend drives off. He gets in the house, and I'm hammered at this point. He comes in the house. He closes the door. "Did you realize how loud you're fucking being? You're yelling like that?" I look at him. I'm like, "Wait." I'm like, "Shut up. You're fucking yelling. You're yelling right now. Fuck up." I get in my room. He comes in my room the next day, 6:30 in the morning. I'm like, "What the fuck? Get up. We have to fix the goddamn gazebo in the back.
The gazebo's the worst, dude.
The
That's
gazebo.
like half a gazebo and half a casino. Dude, you know how big it is?
No, the best is when at my house, dude. I'm having like a huge party at my house. Josh's dad just comes in like in the pickup right in front of my house while everyone's partying. Is my son here? Just like that. The Miko goes to the car and we just did shrooms. So John just goes up to the car. He just starts laughing. He falls.
Someone comes up to me in the party. My dad didn't even call me to say he was there. I guess he went to pick up my brother at a friend's house who lives near there. So I'm in the party. I'm chilling. I'm all fucked up. He comes up. One of my friends comes up to me. He's like, "Yo, your dad's in the front." I'm like, "What the fuck?" So I get to the front. All I see is my dad in the car looking at the party, like looking at me. And next to the car on the passenger side, there's just D'Amico on the floor, dude,
Just
on the
laughing.
ground.
You know the shrooms laughing. You know when you're just laughing and you can't control it on
It's
shrooms.
nonstop.
I
We
just
did
look at him.
shrooms that night. It was
I get to the car door, and I'm just like, "What are you doing here?" He just looks at me. He looks at me. He looks up, looks at D'Amico on the floor. This is what you're doing. What the fuck is wrong with that guy? I'm like, I don't know. It's just, I think he drank too much. Make sure you call me when you come home, please. And he just drives off.
But dude, picture you're just outside, like at your party, like whatever, and you just see Josh's dad. He comes with the pickup.
Dude, but he's such
Where's my son?
what a legend, this guy, though.
Yeah.
Honestly, he's so fucking hilarious.
They
He's
say
provided us with so many laughs.
They say he's turned water into wine. There's I think we've said it on the podcast, but there's the classic you story with the wood.
Right, it is.
Oh, yeah.
We've said
this on
every
the
story on the
podcast,
pod. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
fucking good.
That-
Yo, is that a fucking business card? Sorry to be random, but can you see that
It's a
card?
Mr. Puffs.
It's a Mr. Puff's business card.
Oh my god, you good?
Come, man.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, so after what?
That's yours.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No.
So 6 times 3 is so after 24 orders, you get one free.
It's a loyalty card.
Fucking
I love how this
promotion
has
we
become the
practically got for
norm, though.
free
tonight.
For
Yeah.
everywhere you go, you have a loyalty
How come
card.
they're
You have
boxed
a business
differently
thing.
over here?
That's open.
But what does that mean? So that means you
Probably
have to buy
bigger and bigger
24
ones.
orders.
Ah, bigger, yeah.
24
No, I think
orders.
No, you have to
every
buy like
5.
see how these ones are like the bigger box. You have to buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The big box, get a big box.
Okay,
Big
and then the
box.
small box and the that makes
Yes,
sense.
yes.
Yes,
Yes. Toujours chaud et frais.
I would never
Mr.
buy the
Puffs.
small box of Mr. Puffs. It's so stupid.
It's stupid. You ever have it with the custard and then the,
They
and the ice
have
cream?
one where it's
Holy
like,
fuck.
Custard.
12 for
not a
like
fan of
11
custard.
bucks or 24 for 12 bucks. Like, are you trying to fucking
12 for 11 bucks.
You know what
or
I mean? Like,
24?
you're trying to push me in a specific direction over here. I get it. Who the fuck buys 12 for 11 bucks?
Yeah, you could buy 24 for 12.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I know.
It's not a,
so
it's not a great.
stupid.
It's not a great markup.
No. I get it. It takes you nothing to make them.
Yeah, it's you don't have to rub it in my face.
What's the
Yeah.
real word for these things?
Locomatis.
Locomatis, yeah.
Locomatis.
What?
Are they local?
Locomatis.
These are actually called
Locomatis.
Spanicopetas.
It's a Greek, the Greek ball, Locomatis. You didn't know this?
That's what a Mr. Puffs is.
Yeah.
It's
A
a,
locomatis.
yeah.
Locomatis.
They're Greek pastry, so that makes
It's
sense.
usually it's just with honey, and then obviously
But
North
then like
American
RDP
style,
put
yeah,
Nutella on it. And we're
It's
like,
not
okay, let's go.
RDP, it's just like
Obviously.
North America.
Honey. It's not even agave.
It just
Honey or
to me it
sugar.
tastes like a beaver tail in a bowl.
That's exactly what it is.
This is better
but
than
it's
beaver
Greek.
tail.
Beaver tail's the best.
This is better than beaver tail.
No,
Beaver tail is too
the beaver
slick.
tails in Banff weren't good.
They were shit.
Remember how garbage your beaver tail
They
was?
were
Was it
horrible.
USAG or was it
Nah,
you?
I
I
had
had
Border
one.
use.
Mine was
I got so
horrible.
pissed I couldn't get it the second night. They closed at 10. So stupid.
I don't know.
Who the fuck? You're drunk. You want a beaver tail?
Can't.
Can
Like,
we-
let me puke in one of your plants on the street, please.
Josh just puked in every single fucking place you can puke on in all of Banff. They had to close down the city for a fucking week.
Yeah, it was a puke alert.
Just for a cleanup.
Yeah.
He said 4 days I can puke at least 12
I
times.
found an elk
Try me.
licking his puke the next morning once.
That's disgusting.
I threw up out of the car when Toste farted once.
Yeah, it's true.
Like he farted, and,
He
and
threw
this
up.
whole week our farts were like bad, man. They were
Yeah,
really
yeah.
bad.
The vacation
Even my gang was bad. It was
Dude, it
Fart
was
City
really
in my
bad.
car. It was crazy.
He farted. No one wanted to open the window. My guys opened the window. We just
wanted
ate.
him to bask in it. Josh was complaining about the back seat not being big enough in a 7-seat Dodge Durango.
Yeah.
I
We're we're gonna make him
maintain
suffer.
this is the most uncomfortable big car you're ever gonna sit in. I maintain.
Impossible.
This is
dude.
being difficult.
Josh was trying to do,
Super
you know, in the
difficult.
first class. Well, I don't know, but I think some people know where you have like the bed. It goes down as a bed, and then you have like the things that block you on the side. First class in a plane.
Oh yeah.
You can sleep.
Oh,
Okay.
I was like, what the
But
fuck?
Josh-
are you
they're
talking
called
about?
sleeping pods.
Sleeping pods, whatever. I don't know words.
I don't know words.
So
On the contrary,
he thought
Josh
that
does.
he was in that flight.
Okay.
So he was like, I was just like driving. At one point, his foot is just like next to me. He's on the back seat. I'm just like, Jesus, like, I need to put my arm there. I'm fucking tired. It's 4 hours I'm driving, you know? He's like, it's so
the
small in this
armrest.
backseat. I'm like, yeah, it's small if you think it's a king size bed. It's all relative.
Bro,
you know?
Okay, when you
It's
sit in
all
the back
relative.
seat of a car, okay, a truck, let alone, you expect to have a little bit of like foot space underneath the front chair.
There was so
There's
much
probably
space.
a bunch of stuff. If you're the only one complaining out of,
Out of
five
four-
guys
yeah, there
that
was-
sat in the back, you're the problem, Josh.
I said to myself, I
'Cause
said,
I'm the only one.
this place is bigger than my
Yeah.
condo. I said, this
Huge your
is
truck.
a
I had a fucking
spacious truck.
Camry, and no one
Probably
complained.
that Camry was probably more spacious than the
Camry
back.
is
Probably
garbage.
more spacious.
Called her Bella.
I was the only one fucking bright enough. Bright enough to
Josh-
fucking.
Yeah.
You-
Josh was
check
the only
it
one
out.
bright enough to complain about a humongous
Yeah,
car.
exactly.
We were talking about puke. Did you like? I just felt bad. Like I think about it now. How many times my dad had to clean my puke?
My dad has never cleaned my puke, not even
He makes
once.
me clean
Me
my puke.
neither.
Dude,
My mom has a lot.
my
though.
dad, even my mom, but my dad has cleaned my puke.
My
That's
mom
'cause I
helped
think
me.
my mom has a weak stomach, but dude, even one morning I puked outside. My dad's like, once he was leaving for work, he opened the door. There was a cat like just licking my puke. Like just picture that. Like he's like, I opened the door. He's like, what the fuck? You know, it's like a Tuesday. You know, like when you were home during the winter break. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
They're
yeah.
going to work. But it's so bad. Even in my room, I just like I look back at it now, and it like comes like full circle for those dad things. Like we're gonna have to clean our children's puke. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I already don't feel like cleaning the fucking, on the fucking tiles when you have those like prints.
footprints.
The fuck
What
am
the
I
fuck
saying? I
are
don't
you
even have a
saying?
plate. I don't even clean shit. I don't clean fuck all.
I was about to say, what are you trying?
What are you
I don't know. I heard Syke talking about cleaning once. I tried to repeat it, pass it off as my own idea. I don't know. Sorry, guys.
He tried to take when Sag's like the footprints on my tiles, dude. Like you see them.
I hate
Yeah,
that.
exactly. But
It's
it's,
like
like,
you
I
were
wouldn't even
talking
want to
about it.
clean that. Now I have to actually clean another person's shit. Like I'm so bad.
Bro, I
better
pick up
be
my
super
dog shit
rich.
every fucking day, man. She take fucking bigger
Yeah,
shits
but you
than
know
me.
what? I find that less annoying than having to clean a washroom. Like when your fucking sink, like on the side, if it's white and it like accumulates
Yeah,
the
it's
dirt,
disgusting.
and
All
you're
that
like,
build
when
up.
did this fucking happen? It's yellow.
It's
Why?
It's scum, dude.
Scum.
So
Like, dude,
disgusting.
I'm scum.
Like
So
after a couple of
disgusting.
days, you ever look at your toilet bowl and you're just like, oh my god, like
It's
look
the
at
pink.
all this,
It's pink.
this
It's pink residue.
yeah, you're just like look at all this
Yeah,
garbage. Like this
I
is
like the
all
pink, though. I'm
residue from bodily excrement. You know what I mean? Like it's like this is all
Is
disgusting
it? I
shit.
think it's just the water.
I don't know.
No,
I
it's
think
just
everything.
it's
your
a build up.
shit,
I
it's
had
your
to fucking
piss.
I had to go
Why is it
change.
pink?
It's
That's
build
a-
up.
I guess when you mix brown and yellow, you get pink.
Yeah, it's color
Are you
schemes.
serious?
It's color schemes.
Yeah.
Brown and yellow makes purple.
I
Why
don't,
not?
I don't believe you.
Just, I'm saying anything. Well, I had to go fucking fix. I had to go fix a bathtub with my dad yesterday in one of my tenants' apartments.
Fuck.
And like, first of all, she knew that like we were coming to fix it because we told her.
She didn't
I'm
fucking.
like, bro, like clean
Tidy
your
up.
fucking washroom before I come there. Bro, her boyfriend's boxers are on like the little like pole, like your towel rack.
Yeah.
And like it was so
Fucking shit
bro,
stain.
it was so dirty that I literally cleaned her fucking washroom first, girl.
But that's why
I couldn't even go in there without cleaning it first.
That's why I can't understand when, like, you have a couple things lying around. Your mom's like comes down, like, you let your friends in here. What they're gonna think we live in a pigsty, like the
Yeah.
classic pigsty thing. It's like,
That's
you
an
know what a
Italian
fucking
mom thing,
pigsty
though.
looks
Yeah,
like?
yeah.
There's
Fuck.
mud everywhere.
But
This is okay. It's just like my
Nah,
pants.
people are disgusting, man. You
But-
fucking see how people live. It's disgusting. Like
I
we're
know-
clean, man, compared to these people. Holy fuck, are we clean?
Yeah, Josh is super fucking.
I know
clean.
what that feels like now.
So OCD.
I
bro.
know what that
it's
feels like
crazy,
now that I
man.
live alone, dude. Like I know what I called my mom 2 weeks after I moved out. I said, I'm sorry. I know what that's like now because just
terrible.
the slightest thing you're like, it's not a pigsty. Like they're obviously over exaggerating, but the slightest thing you're like, oh my god, like just
They're not over exaggerating in their head. It's fucking
Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah, but
it's
I
not
get
clean
it.
and
Can't
proper.
take you anymore.
I get
Like
it,
my dad,
though.
if he comes to my house, man, and he fucking like if he sees like my dishes in the sink, he buzzes. He's like,
yeah.
his famous word is like a clean sink is a clean kitchen. But like it makes a
Yeah,
lot of
it's
sense.
That's true though.
So
Wow,
true.
Yeah.
that's a
That's-
fucking saying.
I am
Yeah.
not that dirty. I
That's a
was worse at
fucking
home,
saying.
but
yeah.
I have a tendency of leaving shit in the sink.
all the time.
Yeah.
All
I
the
never
fucking-
clean dishes, dude. Like
You
that's
have
a
to.
no.
You
have to
I have to go
clean-
to bed with them cleaned.
You have to clean
me too.
while you're
Me too.
cooking. You
Always.
have to.
Yeah, you have to, yeah, yeah.
If you don't,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
then you look at, even though it's not a lot, just when everything's piled up, you're just like,
It's like my mom. My mom does that, man. She fucking cooks
Pots,
up
the
her.
pans.
Bro, she gives me anxiety. It's like, why do you have so much shit lying around right now? There's like 4 pots. And her, like, whatever. She's cooking. It's her house at the time. Like, I'm not gonna argue with you. Like whatever. But
I
it's
definitely won't pick that argument.
But
Like,
it's
you know what I
like-
mean?
It's
If
a
I have to
couple
argue
arguments
about
I'll pick,
something,
yes.
it's not about like, oh, why are you not cleaning enough? Because like, if it was my way, like,
Yeah, fuck
I don't do
this ass.
I don't do shit to clean.
Its
I'm
bed
more
looks
of
like it
a
hasn't been
cooker.
done since '98, dude. Like,
Yeah, like now I started just like pulling my sheet up, and I'm like, I did my bed.
Do you make your bed in the
like,
morning? That doesn't ask you. You for sure.
At
do.
home, I never
Okay.
did. Now I make my bed because I work from home too. So it's like I don't make my bed right away because I get up, go to work,
Yeah.
like right there in the other room. But then I make my bed like halfway through. Like I take like a little
Let's
walk.
see, but
and I
then
do
after
it.
you're so much closer to going back to bed, so I wouldn't even find a
But
point.
I feel like at home, like whatever my mom told me to do, I did less of it. I don't know if it's like
I
like
make
a
my bed
cognitive
every
thing.
fucking single morning, bro.
You know,
too.
I
Me
pulled
too.
out statistics
I wake
for my
up
mom
and I
once.
make my bed.
I make my
Every
bed
day.
and I put throw pillows.
Oh,
on
me
the
too. My
Yeah,
decorative pillows on my
that's
bed.
crazy.
That's
If I
crazy. Me
leave,
too, that's
if I don't
ludicrous
leave
for
my
me.
house,
Like I'll make my bed, but my pillows are not even straight. Like I don't even give a fuck
Yeah, me too.
enough
You
to
just shoot,
straighten
yeah.
my pillows.
Oh,
I'll
that's
just like
crazy.
put them in, and I'm like
like
it's
my duvet
abstract.
has to be like nice and
No,
fucking
no.
clean. Like I can't leave the house to go to work or literally pretty much do anything and my bed's not made. Like I buzz.
No, I can't.
Check that out.
I
It's
should.
but it sets you up for success during the day. That's what it does.
If success is being unemployed for months, yeah, man, for sure.
No, but it's true.
No, success
going
is
back-
watching Marvel things on YouTube. You know, like
Fuck.
who do you think's gonna be the next bad? I have Josh's YouTube on my TV,
Okay,
and like the
first of
shit that
all-
he watches is so funny.
Okay, first of all, Josh,
Upside
like you know
down
how many
for real.
times I'll like log into like things I haven't logged into in a while, like example, my Gmail, Amazon, bro, like it's all your shit. Like you're logged in and I'm still logged into your stuff. I can go buy whatever I want on your Amazon right now if I
For
really
real?
wanted to. Yeah.
You
He
have-
always,
a
he
level
always
of
logs
trust.
into things
they
on my
ask- They
devices.
ask you for your password and you're gonna buy.
No, I logged into his and like he's an idiot because he'll probably sometimes he'll click save password on
Oh
my
my
phone,
God.
guaranteed.
Probably, yeah.
I log in, it's Josh.
I trust you. That means I trust you.
Yeah,
it means you're a
sure.
really good friend of
It
mine.
means no, it just means
that
you're
means he
stupid.
was
It
negligent.
just means you're stupid, all right?
You're stupid.
I just gave him a compliment. I trust you're a trustworthy friend. You're an idiot.
He can't shine shit. I don't care how many
You
big
think I'm-
words he uses.
You think I'm trustworthy? You're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, you're just an idiot. That's okay.
And that's it.
And that's it, guys. Listen, at the end of the day, you have to have fun in life, man. You have to do,
You know,
Have fun.
as the famous philosopher William Dickinson once said, in life, you make decisions, and those decisions have outcomes, and those outcomes have positive or negative reactions, and the way you react to those positive or negative reactions dictates the next outcome, and how you react to that next outcome is what dictates how you felt about how you made that first outcome come to be in the first place.
Yeah, so like Josh said, my dad was 36 when he had me, and yeah, pretty old.
Actually, at 36,
Mm-hmm.
my parents had me at 31.
Me 30.
My mom was 32.
My parents are only 13 days apart.
Jesus
Me
Christ,
too. No,
they're
never
like
mind.
soulmates.
They're a year apart.
The divorce, so no.
Yeah, for the time. It had an expiry date, but they were soulmates at one time.
Oh man, soulmate, best before the year 1994.
Best for what? 11 years they were married. 12, I think, max.
And then,
Alright.
and then Justin came along and blew the whole operation up.
Yeah, I was a fucking sick bastard when I was a kid, though. That was cool.
Playing Master Please.
Like, you know what I was thinking about? Yeah, Master Please is amazing. You know what I was thinking about, too? It's like, this might sound kind of weird, but like, I hope my kids are cool. Like, I hope they don't suck, you know? Like, what
I
if
know,
your
but
kid
they'll
just
never
sucks?
suck
They'll
to
never
you,
suck. I'll say
though.
your kids will never suck to you.
No, they
Yeah.
could suck.
you're
Not to
just
you.
They
like,
could fucking
like,
suck.
you can tell if your kid's a fucking loser or
Dude,
not.
you-
I'm sorry.
No,
I
hold
mean,
on.
I
He'll
don't
be a
know.
loser, but you'll love the shit out of them. Dude, you see these people, these mothers, like,
I'm not gonna say like I'm gonna
oh,
love
son
it.
kills 14. The mother, oh, he's innocent. He never would hurt anybody. You love
No,
your
but
kid
like,
unconditionally.
I didn't say I'm gonna
Yeah.
love
It's
him.
not about murdering, but like your son wakes up one day and he's just like, I want to build model trains, and you're like, dude, like come outside, let's play basketball or something. You know what I mean? Like, what,
I was
like,
like
what are
that
you
with my
doing?
dad.
Model
Except
trains
I
are
didn't even
cool.
want to build model trains. I didn't want to do fuck all. And my dad's like, just play a sport. Like, I just want to know, are you gay or not gay? I kept him waiting for a little while.
Like, dude, when I was a kid, my dad enrolled me in soccer, and he used to tell me that on the soccer field, instead of playing, I would be picking flowers.
You're that kid. Remember I sent that
Like,
meme?
come on, you know what I mean?
There's that meme. There's always that one kid. What was it? Like that guy.
Picking
I want to see
flowers.
the Velociraptor.
My
Like,
dad, get the fuck up the goddamn field, goddammit! Jesus Christ!
with your big ass feet.
Yeah.
He has big feet, Josh.
If you had a good shot though, you would probably kill fucking goalkeepers.
Could
Goal.
Goalkeeper.
I'm like, not even a goalie, just goalkeepers.
ball.
save the ball.
All right, Justin, give us a little Beyond the Bench merch advertisement.
Yeah,
Advertising?
I always just say straight facts.
Go.
Go buy hoodies.
Beyond the Bench merch. But fuck you, go buy it.
Beyond the bench. Man, fuck you, bro. No, go buy hoodies. Really nice. They're a variety of colors.
Yeah.
Gold, maroon,
All the colors.
forest green,
I
military.
love an
rainbow.
adjective before a color.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, a nice adjective.
Before that's the
Phthalo white.
Yeah.
That's Bob Ross.
liquid titanium.
Liquid
white.
titanium white.
Liquid
Yeah, it's like-
titanium
Get
white.
the
Just
double
liquid-
edge.
just liquid
Okay, what's
titanium
Josh's right now?
You get the
It's
double edge.
military, but like, how could you make it nicer or like cooler sounding?
Fall, spring, military green.
Fall/spring.
Yeah.
It's just military green. A lot of colors out there. Forest green, indigo.
Fall,
Indigo's fucking nice, by the way. I'm not even just saying that. Only
Yeah.
one guy has indigo.
Indigo's like a blue.
It's like an indigo blue. It's called indigo blue. Indigo blue.
Fuck,
Sorry.
say that one more
Sorry,
time.
Sorry, what did you say? Jacob 3-3?
Indigo blue.
Indigo blue.
Indigo blue.
Indigo blue is not the color of your mic.
That's the color of my mic?
No,
Not.
your color. The color of your mic is
this
like a.
RBC.
It's like a- no,
this
it's
is
a-
RBC.
This
the-
is RBC blue.
The mic is a royal
Sponsored by Michael Sagrafena.
Royal
It's a
blue.
royal blue. Yeah,
It's a royal blue,
It's a
yeah.
royal blue.
Mm-hmm.
Royal's a nice. That's a nice adjective.
Leo
blue. We actually sold a fuckload of hoodies, so we always say, but like, thanks
Yeah.
for that.
You also gave away a lot of hoodies.
Huh?
Don't say.
Huh? No,
What did you say?
Did we?
Yeah, every time you guys get a nude, you give away a free hoodie, no?
Oh, nude for a
That's
hoodie.
what
Yeah,
I did.
definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, that
I
was
got
cool.
three. I got 3 free hoodies.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, if you want to send nudes, we'll give you guys a free hoodie.
Although not if you're a guy. Adam tried to send us a couple pictures of his
Ah, guy or
asshole.
girl, but most importantly, guys. Obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
All right, 150 hoodies sold. Thanks for the help.
And
Johnson
46
Johnson.
giveaway.
A family company.
All right, boys. I think we're gonna wrap this up. An
Shut
hour and
up.
53 minutes in. You shut the fuck up.
Shut up.
You shut up.
I
No.
want to
No,
get-
you.
No, you.
No, you. Beyond the Bench, episode 55, the podcast about everything and absolutely nothing. November 5th, the year is 2056. Josh,
You said
Justin,
the 7th before.
November
Justin.
6th.
Yeah, now we
Josh.
went-
Justin.
Justin,
I'm here trying
Josh
to correct
Marco, and Michael Shastrafena. Shastrafena.
Are we gonna save her now, G?
Thank you for tuning in.
Savor.
Are we gonna save her?
Yeah, definitely.
yes,
definitely.
yeah.
So,
Well,
Thank you for
we're
tuning in.
not gonna savor.
We're not savoring.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. Triple negative. No, triple negative is a negative. A quadruple negative is
Yeah,
a
so
not
I
negative.
did. I quoted it.
You're not
It's a positive
not
after.
savoring.
I'm not.
Imagine you said shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, are we gonna go out? I mean, we're not gonna go out.
You've tested not positive for COVID. Okay.
Is this cup of tea hot? This is hot.
Is this hot cup of tea hot or cold?
Is it iced tea?
No. Well, then I don't know.
It's Keanu Reeves.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
All right, guys. Check us out on iTunes, Spotify. If you want to catch on the social medias, at Beyond the Bench 3.
Oh, show the viewers your dick before we leave.
If you want to catch us on the Facebooks, you just
Yeah.
gotta type in Facebook.
Yeah, exactly. Type in Facebooks and then Beyond the Bench 3 for the Instagrams. And yeah, you know what? We'll see you next week. Go buy some Mr. Puffs, even though they didn't pay us. What we paid them to have it on the show.
We actually paid $8 for this box.
Well, how many were those? Like 60?
55.
These guys cleaned me dry.
It's because I applied a coupon.
A coupon.
Bro, I got $20 off this thing.
You applied a coupon.
Coupon. Is it a coupon or a coupon?
We'll let
People-
we'll let the listeners
Now,
decide.
people who say coupon should all burn in hell.
Justin doesn't go to Super C unless he has coupons.
Yeah, exactly. Super C. He goes to Super C
Super
with some
C.
coupons. Okay, thanks. We'll see you next week. Ciao.